throws for the end zone. Touchdown, Parker. Lift off by Xavier Howard. Tagovailoa trying to make up for it. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown! That's hard work.
What's good, Fin Nation? What's good? It's your boy Reason, and right now I'm joined by the god of the mod squad, Rhino Sith, and of course one of the other top mods here, Powerhouse. How you doing, homies?
Doing
Fins
good.
up.
Good. Fins up.
Penei time.
Penei time, exactly. These men are leading the charge with their avatars. And guys, I'm gonna be doing a new thing here. I want to say it's at the top of it. I'm gonna be doing a new thing here, consistently moving on. I started with the free agency. I'm gonna be putting timestamps below of certain topics where people can jump right through, because I know everyone doesn't have 2 or 3 hours to sit through a stream. So I'm going to be putting timestamps below where you just click on the time. It'll be in blue, and it'll take you right to that, because we're going to have some fun Penei Sewell footage tonight. I'm going to kill any notion anyone has that this man can't play right tackle. Those questions are deaded tonight. With this video, you will be able to send people here to the timestamp and dead that notion. It's over. Done tonight. Okay? So we're going to dead those questions. We're going to recap the Super Bowl. We're going to look at some PFF stats from the Super Bowl in terms of grades. The pressure stats are crazy, so we're going to show those. And then we're going to talk about what's next for the Miami Dolphins in terms of free agency, draft, and their top 5 needs, all right? We're going to do those type of things. EM is going to be along shortly. And then we're going to open it up to you guys. Come on, give us your thoughts about the need, free agency. And I want everyone's thought tonight, a prerequisite to join. The first thing out of your mouth, my friends, I want what you thought of the Penei film I'm going to show you. That's the prerequisite tonight if you want to come up here, okay? So I'm going to remind you guys as you come up, because we're at 61 right now, and I know more people might flood in. We're doing it a little bit later tonight, guys, because I had to spend some time with the wife. Kudos to my boy Rhino. We watched the first episode of The Expanse tonight.
Nice.
Bro, that ending, bro.
Wait till you get to the 6th or 7th show, bro.
Woo-hoo!
Yeah.
Powerhouse finally caught up on episode 5 of WandaVision tonight. So
Yeah.
fire. That show got better on episode 4 and 5 for sure.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll give you that for sure. So I ain't gonna spoil anything for anyone there, but yeah. So all right, guys, let's get right into it. Let's just start off with, what were your thoughts of the game in general? Like, I thought Patrick Mahomes is so fun to watch. So many throws off platform that were just like stupid crazy. I think that defense, kudos to Tom Brady and company, they did what. But my pick would be Devin White. He had, the interception, 8 solo sacks. He also had 4 tackle assists, 8 solo tackles, my bad. And then 4 tackle assists, so like 12 tackles, you know what I mean? Devin White was my MVP. I know it always goes to the sexy position, but Devin White was my MVP because I think, he was the catalyst of that defense last night. Let's get your thoughts, Rhino. What did you think of the game overall? Like, did you even think it was an exciting game to begin with?
No, overall, but I thought the Chiefs were going to win by 10. I had no idea the domination that was about to head their way. I think, honestly, you have to give it to Bowles, the DC. I mean, what is it, 27-35 pressures or some Super Bowl record? Something ridiculous on
37.
What the hell, bro?
Wow.
That is player as well as DC working together, man. They had a great scheme, and we all know that they had problems on the Kansas City offensive line, but that's a big thing. I'm not sure how much it would have mattered if the offensive line was there healthy. They would have lost by less. That was my impressions, the way the defense came at them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What are your thoughts, Powerhouse?
Yeah.
And shout out to FSU for the $2.99 donation, brother. Appreciate you.
Yeah, I wasn't surprised. What I was surprised was how elite they played. I knew they were gonna put up a challenge for Kansas City. I just didn't think they were gonna do this well. And honestly, the offense from Kansas City, like the receivers were dropping the ball. Patrick Mahomes was running for his life. As Dolphins fans, we've seen it, and you should have some hope with hopefully getting Penei Sewell at 3.
And let's be honest. I'm about to pull up the next gen stat I sent you guys. Powerhouse is actually, I know it's like a cliche comment, but he's actually not lying. Like, he's dead on. Patrick Mahomes was running for his life. Like that is, and I'm going to bring up a tweet here. I'm not going to spoil the number yet. Let's bring this tweet up.
It was a track show on his part, man.
For sure. It was crazy, right?
I don't know how he didn't get hurt, for real. So,
yeah, I was like unbelievable stuff.
Yeah.
All right, sorry. Let me bring this up for you guys. Sorry, hold on. My bad, guys. There's I should have had it up already, but I mean, it is what it is. It's going to take me 2 seconds here. Okay, so here, not that one, not that one. Obviously, when I'm looking for it, Next Gen Stats decides, hey, let's put out 8,000 tweets today. Okay, which they normally don't do. So this is what Powerhouse is referring to. If you guys didn't know, this was another Super Bowl record in terms of yards running for your life. The Buccaneers pass rush forced Patrick Mahomes to bail out of the pocket and scramble all over the field. Mahomes traveled 497 yards. That's 5 football fields, people.
Jeez.
Before throwing the ball or being sacked. The most scramble yards in a game by any QB in the new Next Gen Stats era.
Since 2016, my God.
And they've actually mapped out the positions of him. That is disgusting. So, and I think that's a Super Bowl record, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Whoa. Like, my God. Look at that. Including scrambles, guys, Mahomes traveled the career-high 615 yards with the ball in his hands.
I don't even know how to...
Wow. Like, unbelievable stuff. You got to give the Patriots defense, like, crazy amounts of credit.
Yeah,
that is, like, and Rome says, there was some blitzing, but I get what you're saying. This is without a ton of blitzing, basically. Like, that's dominant. Like, yeah, they blitzed, but they did not blitz like at a substantial rate. So Rome is right.
The throws he was doing.
Oh, that one when he was falling, right on, and it was on the dot.
It was.
I don't get it.
On the dot. And then, hey, that throw to Pringle, was it Pringle in the back end of the corner?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, how much did he miss by, really? Like a see you next Tuesday hair?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Even Kelsey had a drop, I believe.
Yeah.
Was it in the end zone or was it like in the 5-yard, around the 5-yard?
I don't remember because he wasn't at the end of the one leaning.
No, that wasn't him. It was a different one.
I don't remember exactly which one the Kelsey one was.
It was the one he avoided.
Oh, you're right. The one where he went down.
Yeah.
After on his knees, right?
Yeah.
No, yeah, you're right. And Patrick Mahomes got away from everyone. 8 of the 11 men on defense. Yeah. No, I remember that. Yeah, because I remember him dropping to the ground and hitting it. Yeah, good call, Paros. So yeah, that's. I mean, guys, does it get crazier than that? I don't think so.
I mean, but think about it. The way the defense was coming at them, it even got into Tyreek Hill's head because the first pass that was dropped.
That boy.
Antoine, absolutely. He should have caught that ball. He would have caught that ball 10 out of 10 times in any other game. Yeah. The first one that would have been a touchdown went right through his hands, hit him in the head.
Can you? Sorry, Pyros, I'll let you go. Can you guys believe some of the excuses today was he needed another weapon?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Can you? And people are out here chastising Tua. Are you crazy right now?
Yeah, I don't know about people. I don't.
But I will agree, his weapons did let him down at tons of opportunities.
Yeah, they did.
Patrick Mahomes was our AVG in the Buffalo game. He's the only one who showed up for every single fucking snap that game.
Yeah.
Even
But
Tyrann Mathieu was taking snaps off because he's busy crying.
Right.
Yeah.
And they have top tier talent. We're talking about Tariq Hill. We're talking about Kelsey. We're talking about Hilaire.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I mean, this is not like
This is
so.
elite.
This is elite stuff.
The offense. I don't want to hear it. Like he needs more weapons. No, your only argument is he needed better protection.
Yeah.
That's what he needed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Undeniable.
And you know what? He was also missing some wide open receivers. Like Sammy Watkins was open a few times.
Oh, don't get me started on that, Rob, killing me. The Powers. And you're right. Remember that pass early on that first drive? He missed someone. Remember he overthrew. Who was it Hardman? Remember he overthrew Hardman, who beat the coverage, right?
Yeah.
Hardman beat the coverage and he overthrew him.
Mm-hmm.
Damien, what's going on, brother?
What's good, guys? Fans up. Hey, guys.
Let's get your thought. I know you probably just saw the next gen stat and stuff like that, right? With the 497 yards. Let's get your whole thoughts on the game and the excuse people are saying, oh, he needed another weapon. When I say no, he needed protection. Let's get your whole thoughts on Super Bowl before we start diving into more like analytics and stuff.
100% agree with you. It wasn't the weapons. He needed more protection, and the Kansas City Chiefs got out-coached on both sides of the ball. The only aspect of the game they won at was special teams, and that's Tampa Bay's total weakness.
Mm-hmm.
Good call.
That is it. Todd Bowles called an excellent game. They pressured Mahomes.
He should be the MVP, but I'm giving it to Devin White. I've given it to Devin White was my player MVP. 8 solo tackles, 4 tackle assists, and an interception. 12 tackles in the biggest game. I mean, and guys, Shaq Barrett. Last year, Nick Bosa set the record for individual pressures with 12. Shaq is now the number 2. He had 11.
And also, this is the knock I'm gonna give to Tyreek Hill. On the one play where you were supposed to make a spectacular catch, the ball was in your hands. It was a hard catch, but Super Bowl, you're a top flight receiver. You're supposed to make that catch. That would have been a touchdown. So, and Kelsey dropped a big clutch first down, even though he killed him with 133. The biggest catch that he was supposed to make, he didn't make.
Which is what Powerhouse was just talking about. Yep.
And those type of things.
That's the one, Damien. Correct me if I'm wrong. That's the one where he like slammed to the ground after, right? And like held his head and couldn't believe it, right?
It was on third down. It was on third down. And that would have put him on like the 20. On Tampa Bay's 20. And this is the issue about it. Patrick Mahomes did not play great at all. But considering the rest he was under and the difficulty of throws he had to make, his receivers did not help him out at all. Whereas though he was bailing them out, trying to give them as much time as possible. Andy Reid, I'm going to say, like, you have to try to do something to, even if you have to keep somebody at home, Edwards-Helaire, bring in Le'Veon Bell to try to slow down that pass rush. And like,
did he even get an attempt, Damien?
No. And like, that makes me wonder, like, what the hell? I mean, I get why Le'Veon came
and
there
Damien,
to try to win a ring,
just to add more context to your point, and you can continue off of it. Clyde Edwards-Helaire was starting to break them in the third quarter, and they went away from him. And that's when I was telling Rhino, your prediction might come through. And like, they went away from. That's how you could keep the Bucks off the field. Damien, I was wondering if Chan Gailey was up in their booth for a second there, bro.
They laid the egg, whether it was Bieniemy, whether it was Tasker or Andy Reid, collectively as a whole. I'm gonna blame Reid because if it was Bieniemy calling them plays, Reid, you need to cut that off. If it was Tasker calling them plays, Reid, you need to cut that off.
Yeah,
I think it was Bieniemy because the camera kept
like,
zooming in on Bieniemy. Sorry, Damien.
I'm sorry. Not pressuring Brady. That is a super mistake. You have to pressure Brady, especially with Chris Jones the way he was. When Chris Jones was penetrating that middle, you have to send another backer up the middle. That's how you affect Brady by pressuring up the middle. Spags got away from that. That was horrible. That was like they got totally outcoached. Totally outcoached.
You're fucking 110% dead on.
Like
bro.
Byron Leftwich, the homie from DC, HD Woodson. I actually played. I was a freshman in high school when he played. When he was in high school. We got smoked by them. But shout out to him. He deserves a job. Bowles deserves a job. And Bruce Arians, he proved me wrong because he let his coordinators coach.
Yeah. And I got to ask you this, Damien. I mean, we've talked about Bieniemy multiple times up here. All right. Right or wrong, he did not do any favors yesterday to help his case.
Oh, hell no.
Nope. Not at all.
God knows that was
Damien.
horrible.
Damien, the world might have seen a little bit of why teams are like,
that was horrible. That he's not ready for the position. Not in the biggest game of the year. You have to make adjustments. They didn't make any adjustments. You have to cut off your routes like anything. Run more cross and pad, like do something.
Mesh concept, levels concept, get some smash concepts in there.
They didn't do that, brother, and they did Mahomes a disservice. And I'm gonna put Mahomes in the category. Yes, he didn't play well, but I was saying it yesterday. I'm putting him in the category of those first 3 Elway Super Bowls where nobody else helped him out. Like he didn't. It was 1-11.
And I said this. You may agree with this though. Okay. He was our AVG from the Buffalo game. He's the only one who showed up for every fucking single snap, bro. You know, I'm sorry. I got to give Mahomes that credit.
Yeah.
Like Damien, the throws. He probably made every off-platform and every arm angle throw you could make in one game.
If his receivers came to play with him, they could have made it interesting. But they just got beat every phase of the game except special teams.
Yeah, and the defense didn't help either.
That game the Spags called was a horrible game.
Yeah,
that was the worst type of game you can call against Brady.
And
Spags should be fired just from off that game he called.
Yo, I gotta say this, Joe B, bro, you lead way too much with your emotions, man. You have I don't know why you lack the ability with critical thinking. And you take everything at face value. Like you're getting to a point where you will now make every excuse for Bieniemy just because you're so locked in on your race card stance, bro. And I agree that there is an old boys mentality thinking, and I think every fucking racist from this earth in that league should be purged, taken out to the middle of the street, have a bullet put in the back of their head, and the price of the bullet should be sent to their parents for creating that fucking monstrosity. I agree with you 110% on that, brother. 110%, you're not wrong. But now we're getting into territory where you're just making every mistake. Because I found articles where Mahomes says he calls plays. I found players come out and say, and Andy Reid himself has said he calls plays. Now, Todd Bowles is a genius. Todd Bowles should have never been fired for Adam Gase, bro.
Never.
He was starting to do things, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And Byron Leftwich is a damn good coach. He came up from the collegiate level, bro.
You see the chemistry that him and Brady
had?
Yeah,
man. Black coaches outcoached him, bro. I mean, but now we're getting and now Joe B. I am not saying by no stretch Bieniemy called every single play in that game. I believe Kafka deserves blame because I'm sure he did. And I think Andy Reid deserves the most of it because you can guarantee he stepped in and said, I'll handle this. Mm-hmm. And I guarantee you that was sometime in the third for the rest of the game. So we got to stop making excuses now. That's all I'm saying.
And you can't say he wasn't calling plays because I don't know.
And I agree with you, Joe B. There's no way in hell Eric Bieniemy should not have got that Philadelphia Eagles coaching job. And I said this before. Over that jabroni that they hired. But I think that was a Bieniemy choice. I think Bieniemy didn't want to be controlled by them, bro. Yeah. Bieniemy said, fuck you, I've earned the right, man. And he has to not be controlled when he gets the job. Yeah. So kudos to him if he did that. 110%, he's right.
I think Leftwich is
that is just as disrespectful as a race card. Someone saying, "Yeah, you can be the head coach, but we want to control like decisions and stuff like that." That's just as disrespectful.
Who wants that
to your legacy, man?
Who the hell wants that?
Yeah, that who wants that? That's disrespectful, man. He's not a JUCO coach. He's not even a college coach, bro.
Oh, thanks for the favor. You're so nice.
Yeah, that's bullshit. I'll be the first one to say that because I watched the Eagles secondary. You know what, Joe B? The way they handled that has actually turned me off wanting to watch the Eagles again, bro. I'm officially unadopting them as my second team right here, right now. I don't have a second team anymore after how they handled that. Nope. Not going to agree with it at all. No, because I might have my issues with Bieniemy, but he's fully capable of handling that job. I would be lying to all of you if I said he wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
So I just had to say that, Joe B, because I do agree with the centralized foundation of your point. There's no denying that, and anyone who's denying that, I'm not going to call anyone who denies that a racist, but they're lying to themselves and they're lying to you.
But that owner in Philly, he's very progressive. It would shock me if there's.
That's what shocks me about him, bro.
I don't
weird.
get that. Jeffrey Lurie, he's very. I don't,
buddy. I think Peterson.
Take a chance,
buddy. I think for right or wrong, I think Peterson. That's a result of Peterson, bro.
Yeah. Because like he gave Vic like that's who like how like
Joe B. Joe B. I believe he called plays in the Super Bowl they won. 110%.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've never bought into. Guys, correct me if I'm wrong. I've never bought into the play calling thing.
Yeah, I know you did.
I've never ever bought into that. I think that's bullshit.
Just as I defended him for wanting to get an equal shot, I am going to criticize him on calling a horrible game.
Yeah.
And
I have seen Andy Reid say he calls plays. I've heard Mahomes call. That's all I need to hear.
It's weird,
They're not going to come out and lie to people. What the fuck? What do they have to gain?
Can I make one statement?
Go ahead. You make any statement you want.
And I know Ryan, Rhino, TJ, all of y'all know this. I, being a black man, this has nothing to do with it, but I'm just to put this out here. Being a black man, I love my Dolphins. And I love Coach Flo. You know that. And I love Greer.
Yeah.
But let us turn around and have a 1-15 record and them be the cause and them not helping out our young quarterback. Get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
Give me the best man available.
But you know what I know?
I want fairness, but I'm not gonna.
You know what I know, bro?
Coddle.
I think we are gonna have the best African American coach in the game, bro.
Oh yeah.
When he's said and done, I think he is going to be the standard for not just for any coach, bro.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Any coach.
Yeah.
Black, purple, white.
Great coach.
Yes,
and Greer is GM.
I think
dude, I think we found the golden apple on Buttigieg's tree.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what I believe.
Patient. We have to be patient, guys.
Yeah, I think O'Shea's a scrub. I think McDaniels is a scrub. But after what he did in Indianapolis, you're a scrub, bud.
Yeah.
I think Patricia's the biggest scrub there is, bro.
Yeah.
Dude,
you know what happened in Philly?
Dude, I will call race card on that Jim Caldwell move all day.
Yeah. All day.
Yeah. All day.
All day.
And I think that was one of Stafford's final straws, bro.
Yeah. Yes.
For all you know, they offered the job to Bieniemy, and he said no because there was, ties to it.
That's the report I read.
Yeah.
That he said no because he doesn't want to be
controlled.
Yeah.
And this guy's like, yeah, I'll take the job.
Talk with him too about that.
Yep.
Or not taking that job.
You know what, Rome? I actually agree with you. I just didn't want to speak out of pocket. So I'll piggyback off you. He said we already do have the best black coach.
That's true.
Like, let's keep it a buck.
Oh yeah.
And I
and Spanish. And Spanish.
Yeah, and Spanish.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I agree with you, bro. And you know what? Buddy, I think we're gonna have the best African American GM to do it too, bro. And I think we already do, bro. GM, sorry, man. Yo, that draft, bro, that guy stepped on the plate. Anyway,
shout out
right out of the park, bro.
Giving them brothers a chance too.
Right out of the park, man. Yeah,
that's Damien. I wanted to say
support Soul Cycle.
I've been trying to say this for a long time. The most important jobs in the NFL is not the head coach; it's the assistants, and we are setting the trend in that.
And let's be honest, guys. Kenny Stills was out of pocket because hold on. Because Ross only cared about the financial belief system of Donald Trump. That is it, bro. He saw the tax bracket. He said, "Sign me the hell up, bro." And then behind the scenes, he's probably like, this guy's a fucking jabroni when it comes to worldview, bro.
For sure.
Why would he hire a black coach, black GM, and let the team take a stand and not come out for the anthem or none of that?
Yeah.
Use your brains, Kenny.
Yeah. Kenny Stills is out of pocket, bro.
Yeah, you're just a jerk.
I'm not a fan of Kenny Stills, bro. You know what I mean? That to me was the definition of throwing shit at walls and hoping it sticks.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't put up with people like do that. Shout out to Jason Starney, you fucking clown. Okay. Guys, I'm going to tell you a little story time of why Jason Sarney is not on this channel, okay?
Uh-oh.
The original idea for Jason Sarney was he was going to handle some of my training camp coverage because he was going to be at training camp, so we were going to have boots on the ground. Me and EM talked about it when COVID hit. We decided to go a different direction, as you guys all saw. Last I checked, that ended up being the right call because the subscription count went okay during training camp. And so I told him we we're going to a different direction. Guys, you want to talk about an over-emotional, insecure, and insensitive person? I had to send 62 screenshots of every DM of the correspondence between me and Jason Sarney, right? Because he ran to Dudley Do Wrong and told him parts of the story, all right? This guy started using phrases like, you're burning a bridge. I can't believe you pulled the plug on this relationship. But guys, I have dealt with less from women I fucked and broke up with than what I had to put up with Jason Sarney. Okay? So I can't even call him a female because that's a disservice to all the beautiful women out there, okay? I'm sorry, that's a disservice. I can't do that. You can go on Twitter right now and you can check the thread of what's been going down today because Neil Driscoll from PFN came in and backed me up because this guy, Neil Driscoll, had to threaten legal action against Jason Sarney because when he got fired from Pro Football Network, he was calling Neil 15 times a day. He was calling Josh Houts 5 to 10 times a day. And these guys weren't picking up call number one. And he was telling Neil Driscoll, I'm better than you. All this complete nonsense, okay, guys? He is a sociopath.
It's crazy.
I have a story about him. I'm just not going to name the name, but it's someone big, okay? Someone big in the industry. This man set a meeting to meet with Dolphins officials, all right? Executives, all right? This guy's standing in a circle with about 6 Dolphin officials, and they're about 10 feet, from what I understand, they're about 10 feet away from an elevator, okay? Uninvited. This person had never even seen Jason Sarney before, in person, okay? Jason Sarney, the elevator doors opened up in Miami, Florida. Jason Sarney had driven all the way down from New Jersey, okay? And he walks out of the elevator and butts right into the conversation, introduces himself to said individual I'm telling you about, okay? And then he proceeds to introduce himself to every single executive in that circle. He was uninvited. He had no reason to be there. And he decided to step in and do that. Okay? So.
Wow.
A lot of people have wondered why. If any of you want me, hit me up on Twitter. I will DM you the album. Okay?
The album.
I got all 62 texts.
You should zip it. You should zip it, Reason. You should zip it.
Yeah, I'll zip it and send it out for fuck's sake. I got it there. If anyone wants them, you can see exactly. Because, guys, I took a cordial. You know when I crossed the line with me? He started taking shots at EMdolphinfan, guys. All right? And EMdolphinfan, if you remember, he had to step away for a little bit because he had something personal going on. I'll tell you what it was because I'm sure EM's fine with that. His stepmother and his father's wife of a very, very long time, guys, passed away. He was in Arkansas consoling his father, and his family was there, and Jason Sarney was blowing up his DMs. And Jason Sarney started calling him names and started talking shit about him because EM wasn't giving him the time of the day. First of all, EM is one of my best friends in life. Whose side do you think he's going to take? EM didn't like you from the beginning, bro. He thought you looked like a serial killer. Literally. And when I told him these stories He said, see what I told you, Reason? That's why I didn't spend any time backstage with this guy after shows. I'm just saying, when you take shots at my friends and my family, you cross a fucking line, and I will not play with you. This becomes more about football. Now you've made it personal. And I go to war for these guys up here, for EM, for all of you. Well, you saw yesterday, I went to war for Jason. I go to war, bro. I don't just say that. Okay? I will drag and embarrass motherfuckers because I can't get to them physically. And if I can get to them physically, we're going to have a talk.
Yeah, but you warn them.
I always warn them. I always warn these people.
That's the part I don't get.
But you want to test me. And people are learning now. Oh, you don't fuck with Reason on Twitter. People are learning. TD learned that. Jabroni's learned that. Everyone learns that. You can't beat me. Sorry. You just can't. Try as you may. I don't have stupid takes. Name a stupid take I've made. I don't have them. It's just not in my DNA. All right? You can't fuck with me. That's it. Call that cocky. Call that arrogant. It is what it is, man. And I'm the same person here in front of all you that I would be sitting on the couch with you in your face telling you how it is. I don't change, man. And that's just it. So I'm transparent. I'm as real as they get.
As hell.
Okay. I'm brash and I'm confident. And I'm not everyone's cup of tea. I've never said that. And I don't change for no one. So that's it. That's my little story time with Reason. Let's get back to it. You know what I mean? So let's get back to it. That's it. You know, I got to lay it out every time recently, apparently, because people want to test me. So, hey, no problem. I got no problem. And guys, tomorrow night, I'll be back at 8:30 with Chrissy Freud. She's great, guys. She does work with USA Today, covering the Tennessee Titans, and she's a draft analyst for Pro Football Network. She'll be here. Exciting. We're going to have a great conversation. I won't be opening it up on the next two show, guys. It's just going to be interviews. And then Wednesday night, we're going to be right back here. Jeffrey Klump. Guys, you are going to love him. He has interviewed for scouting jobs at the NFL level. Wow. This man knows tape. He game plans and does tape studies for a local high school. He does fantastic work, and he does a great job over at FinFanatic. You can go check. He just dropped the latest piece about Tua Tagovailoa and why he will be the starter this year and why these people need to dead these conversations. We're on FinFanatic, and his articles get between 30 to 40,000 views. He does numbers. So he will be here on Wednesday night. He's a family. He's now family of this show. Confirmed. He's going to be a consistent presence here.
Oh, nice.
So you guys are going to love him. Beautiful. And get used to him. That's the homie right there. Me and this guy are very, very much alike. He also played at the college level, guys. Unlike me, I was a backup. He was a starter. I was on the offensive line, and then he tore his knee up, and he had to step back, right? So, but a great guy, just like Matt Valdivino's, right? A high-star recruit offensive lineman who tore his knee up. So, and Matt Valdivino's is going to be on here in a couple weeks, and we're going to be talking about Penei Sewell and the offensive tackle class in the draft, so you're not going to want to miss that one either. And next week, my first big board will be coming.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Next week, we are going to do wide receivers. So get ready for it, because the Chase take is going to be hot. And people are going to love some people are going to love it, some people aren't going to like it. But the Chase take is going to be hot, my friends.
Beautiful.
And I'm coming in hot with it, baby.
Bring
no
it.
excuses. So, and my big board videos, guys, are going to be like the free agency, okay? 6 through 10 will get explanations. Top 5 will get their evaluations, and they will have film attached to them. Okay? Now, I'm going to sit through and find as many clips that I like, and we're going to put it to, so y'all are going to love it. I'm telling you right now. It's going to be the best big boards in this community right here. And it's not even going to be close. So I'm talking about YouTube guys like Dante and all those guys. They do fucking a fantastic job. So the article realm and the internet realm is a totally different conversation. So, but I will say mine will be the best of any community, like any fan driven community. Right, YouTuber, mine will be the best of them. Okay,
it was awesome last year,
hands down, baby. And this year we're taking it up another level. So
That's right.
can't wait. Rome Gray, he is going to make the back half. Don't worry. Okay? Don't worry about that at all, man.
Ole Miss.
Exactly. Yeah, he's a stud. Elijah's gonna make it for real, bro. He's a damn good player, bro.
He was good for our over. He helped a lot of overs this year, folks.
Yeah, he was a good player. He was a damn good player, man. All right, so let's keep it rolling here. With the Super Bowl, let's look at some grade, guys. Let's see what we got here. So we're gonna do right here. Let's take us we'll click through. We'll go through. Let's start off with the pressures. I gotta go here. So when you go, let's look at the allowed pressures. Because it's not good. So we got PFF by their count 37 pressures. All right, 31 hurries, 2 hits and four sacks. Oh my Lord!
Most
it was
pressured
a
quarterback
rough
in Super Bowl history. That's what he
Yep.
was.
Look at the interior, my friend. Look at the interior. The interior gave up 15 of those pressures.
Yep.
Oh my God. And then your tackles give up 15 themselves.
Good old Daniel.
Oh my
Kilgore.
God. And then they credited Patrick to 3 by himself and 2 of the sacks. But my God, look at the hurries. Nick Allegretti is like, he probably stayed awake at night, and so did Winooski. He probably stayed asleep at night too, man. Jesus Christ. And so did Reimers and Wiley. Oh my Lord.
Wiley.
9 and 9. Oh my God. Buddy, it might be time to retire. Jeez, if you got the ring last year.
Wasn't the Reimers the one in the Denver Super Bowl who gave it up to Von Miller?
Yeah.
God, he is the God.
Oh, no, that was Fisher. That was Eric Fisher.
No, I'm talking about against the Broncos with Carolina. Wasn't he on Carolina then? Wasn't he on Carolina then?
Let me see. I'm going to tell you right now. Let's go right to him. He can tell you.
Super Bowl 50?
Yep. You were right.
Yeah, he's a God.
Wow, what a memory you have.
I know,
Jesus Lord.
No, I'm gonna tell you why. I was at work and we did the board, and I won. I hit 2 quarters off of that Super Bowl. I won like $2,000. We had a big quarter. So ever since I know that Super Bowl, and I got a bunch of Broncos friends.
Man, you got like, hey man, still kudos to you. But because that's like such like a dude, like that's just such like a random like stat that's like just like what a random play to remember is all I guess.
I retain a lot, just
Hey man, kudos to you, my friend. I wish I had that. I have it for certain things.
I'm always here for you. You know that.
Yeah. So when we look at the offensive grades of them, I mean, was there anyone to write home about? No.
Nope.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire, because he started popping off in the third, but we covered that. They got away from him.
Oh, yeah, Travis Kelce.
And somehow, was it Winooski that still ends up as like their number 3 guy? I think they should have given Patrick a little bit more credit. I think he should have hit the 70s a little for fucking effort alone, man. Jesus. And then, all right, so let's go to their defensive grades, which probably wasn't
terrible,
that good at all. They gave Chris Jones a strong grade.
Really?
Look at that.
How
many? He had 3 run stops.
Who? Chris Jones?
Yeah. They gave him an 83.1. Yeah. So we had 1 hurry. But look at guys. We haven't even got into it. Look at the lack of pressure.
Wow.
Yeah.
That line, bro. It's Tristan.
Because Chris Jones was the only one who got a sack, or he was credited for a half a sack in that game, wasn't he?
They gave him a full one here.
They gave him a full. Yeah, he was the only one. He was getting doubled the whole night.
The whole game, yeah.
Yeah, he was the only one. That was.
And so here's your the Tampa Bay Buccaneers only allowed 4 pressures, 2 hurries, 1 hit, 1 sack. Tristan Wirfs, Ryan Jensen. Look at the top graded. Look at Wirfs' overall grade yesterday, guys.
Both guys who you and EM was hitting on that we should have drafted played big factors in the damn Super Bowl.
Sure
Antoine Winfield and Tristan Wirfs.
And I got to take all the credit for Wirfs, bro. Because, I mean, I was on that guy since October 2019. You know what I mean? When a lot of people hadn't heard of him yet.
He was a beast.
So, but yeah, but Winfield is all
yeah.
EM and me, bro. Because I remember when we did our first mock draft on the other platform, that guy was like ranked in the like late hundreds by.
He stood out so much in Minnesota. I don't know how people and then having the pedigree of his dad.
Yeah,
that whole defense was good in Minnesota that year.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And they won 10 games.
Yeah. And their offense. Here are your offensive grades. Just for them. Look at Rob. Look at Tom Brady didn't even get an overall like crazy grade.
Wow.
Yeah, he didn't have to do much.
Yeah.
What he had to do was just protect. He had to manage the game. That's all he had to do.
You know what I heard a comp
Brady
today
has
that I
no
really
problem.
liked? Someone says Quinn Menares that reminds them of Ali Marpet. I was like, that's a damn good comp. That
Kid might be a steal. That kid could be a steal.
Yeah.
But he's moving up the board like he's not a secret. Like
I know.
He's not a secret. That's the thing.
Here, look at their defensive grades, guys.
Wow. Vita Vea.
Vita Vea was all over the field last night.
God knows.
Stupid. That guy.
That guy's amazing.
Yeah. I swear we need a Tyler Shell. We need a 340 to 50 pound.
Buddy, when they got to pay him, though,
yeah.
He's gonna be bracking in the bread, right?
Need that big 350 pounder, man.
Jeez.
We need him.
So guys, let's talk about heading into the offseason now. So the top needs that I've identified that I'm going to be doing my big board on, all right? My big boards on is okay, so I believe we need a wide receiver. I believe we need a right tackle. I believe we need a center. Okay, I believe we need a linebacker. And I believe we need a nose.
Yes.
Those are my top 5 needs.
Yes.
Okay.
Now they may change. I don't think receiver's going to change after free agency, even if we sign one.
I know.
And I don't think we're going to pay Moten. I don't think we're going to pony up 14 to 15 million for him, guys.
No.
Now center might be the one that changes.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what do you think running back would go there?
That's why center's probably going to be my last big board.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do the safe ones that I know. Like I know, I'm gonna do like receiver and tackle, and then, probably nose. Because I don't know if they'll have the money to pony up on a big nose. But EM said there's rumor that Michael Pierce might hit the market again.
Yeah, I remember EM said that yesterday.
But I didn't hear it. But I didn't hear anything that they checked in on him last time.
Hey,
that's the thing. Go ahead.
I was wondering because you said you was going to save center for last.
Yeah,
I'm hoping that we don't sign a center in free agency, and I'm hoping
I want Lindsley, man. I'm sorry if he hits it. I think
he's going to hit it. He's going to hit it. I don't.
Then can I be honest with you? And I don't like saying this. But it's Lindsley or bust for me, bro.
I can see why. I mean, that's the best center in the damn game.
Well, and the thing is, you know what? Here's the thing, Damien. It's not like overpaying a tackle or a skill position.
Right.
You know what I mean?
If you pay
like 10 million, like 10 million is like an overpay, right?
Yeah.
Because I think he's worth around 9. Like I think we can all like no homo swallow that, right?
Right. Because he's gonna command, I think, anywhere from like 10 to 11 because like this is his last shot at a big contract. He's gonna want it. And you know what? When you're the best center in the game, I don't blame you. I'm not knocking you for that.
And the thing with me with Andrews is I think you're gonna have to pay Andrews, and now I'm worried about an injury history.
Yeah.
Because I will like 2 years ago, Andrews was arguably the best center in the game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I will say this though. If so happen we don't go after him in free agency, and if like in the first 2 rounds, I'm gonna say if we drafted Trey Hill late, that's telling me what they think about Michael Dieter.
I think Robert Haynes
I would be
is going to be.
with that.
I think Robert Haynes is going to be the late target.
Oh yeah, because Flo coaching him. Yeah, I forgot him. Yeah, Haynes for Notre Dame. He was on it. Yeah, he was on.
He's going to be high on my big. He's going to be high on my big board because I think he's a flow guy, bro. Like when I saw those Notre Dame guys were staying a couple hours after every practice to work with our coaching staff, I was like, oh they like that.
That's a Belichick flow type of guy. Smart, hard worker, willing to do most.
You know what it reminded me of? Last year's Auburn Pro Day when rumor came out that they barely worked with Noah. Sorry, with Dwayne Brown. Derek Brown. when we needed a nose, and they would spend all their time with Noah. That's what that reminded me of.
Anywhere it go, I hope they have to keep Dieter because he plays multiple positions. That's the perfect swing lineman anyway. You always need one of them because he showed that he can hold strong at guard. Yeah. I just want to keep Dieter around, because of that one thing.
For sure,
like Dieter, he can do multiple things.
All right, guys, let's get into something because then I'm going to open it up for you guys. We're about 45 minutes in. Let's show the people because I know you guys saw it, but you only saw 2 minutes of it. It's actually a 3.5 minute clip. Guys, there's a lot of questions. People are trying to find their way to say just because they want a receiver or whatever. And I get the receiver love. Like I've said to people on Twitter, I would understand why they would make the receiver pick. So that's why I can't have qualms with it. You know what I mean? So, but Penei's the move, bro. Like this isn't a question. So a lot of people try. Oh, can he play right tackle? Well, first of all, all that comes down to is how hard you're willing to work and your athleticism, right? Can you start leading, your first step into your kick slide, right? Your other hand. Can you start leading with the other side of your body now? That's what it comes down to, right? And someone brought something to my attention today, and they shouldn't have because it made reason go dig stuff up. And they said Penei Sewell, and I had never seen this yet because I hadn't found his high school tape. They said he's played right tackle. And I know he had played guard because he was actually recruited as a guard if people actually look into their history. He was not recruited as a tackle guy. He was a 4-star guard recruit. That's what he was. All right? And that's why people think he didn't get the 5 because they had him as a guard, not a tackle. Anyways. He's played right tackle, and oh boy, has he played right tackle. Did you see that one play where he literally just threw the kid to the ground with one? I was like, holy Jesus. And guys, I'm going to show you the clip. Then we're going to show you the best take there is when it comes to Penei Sewell. Don't listen to reason. Well, listen to reason, but listen to what I'm about to show you after this clip. So let's get into it, guys. Here is. Beautiful. All right. And I'm going to full screen this for everyone. We can still talk behind it. Here is. Oh, baby, this is beautiful stuff. Oh, my God, I'm so excited. It's like stupid beautiful, too. Yeah. All right, guys, here is. I present to you the argument to dead all arguments about whether this kid can play the tackle position. And I will say, don't give me it's high school bullshit because that's a bullshit take. That's a lazy take. Okay, because you're not here to look at the end result. You're here to look at fundamentals. Okay, and the homie Richmond Webb, the best to do it in the 90s.
Who?
And the best ever to do it ever has said to me, fundamentals are coached and instilled at the high school and the college level because you stop working on them when you get to the pros. So fundamentals have nothing to do with the talent on the opposite side of the field. Someone's put it perfectly today. You have to look at it as shadow boxing. Okay? Now, let's hit him with it. Guys, I present to you the homie. Hold on, let's hit the pause. I present to you the homie at right tackle, Mr. Penei Sewell.
Mr. Future Gold Jacket.
Yes, Mr. Future Aqua, Orange and Aqua. People are crazy if they think they're not taking this kid. Flores's literal comment was when they asked him, he gave the most in-depth answer about the offensive line of any position he's ever given in his tenure in his season exit meeting when he said, "Yeah, I mean, we liked what we saw, but are we happy with where it is? No." What's that translation? We're upgrading. And Hunt is not a tackle. He does not have the feet or the hip flexibility when he drops his butt. Okay? Period. I don't want to hear anything else. If you're saying anything else, you're not watching the tape. Or you're watching the tape and you don't understand what you're watching. That's it. I don't know how else to word it for you. So, let's get into it. Look at this man.
Still got baby fat there.
Yeah.
Yeah. buddy, guys that are 6'6", 330 should not move the way he moves. And I think he's about 340 in these, I think.
Look at the leverage.
Is he 18?
Oh, buddy, look at the hand placement and the leverage. He gets on you under the pads. It's over. Look at him. Look at him. Look at extended his arm out and killed the guy. Look at this is all from the right side. This is all from the right. This is all from the right side. Look at this. Where are you going? Look at him. He took him to the sideline. Look at that. Look at this. And now on the screen, looking for someone to kill. Ready? Yep. Here is. Look at this.
Oh my god.
Look at it. Look at the move. He moves. Look at it. And he still kills 2 guys.
That's a lineman.
Look at this.
Oh my god.
5 yards bodies, but the guy hit the wrong hole, bro.
Yeah, it's no other
Look at that one.
I know. You see him? He threw him, bro. Look at this. Look at that. Get down. Right in front of the ref, bro. Now, I know these are high school jabronis, but, like, still. This guy wants to kill you at the next level, bro. Like, this is the mean streak that Austin Jackson does not have, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
And by the way, Austin Jackson did play right tackle in high school as well.
I don't want him attacking Tua.
Yeah, but no, they're going to want this guy, right? You're going to
you just know what
you see that, Rhino? Oh, my God. This man is y'all know what it is. Shang Tsung, baby. This guy takes souls. Your soul is mine. Look at that. Look at that. Look at this.
I've never seen a lineman get this much attention. Yeah. I'm talking about from the start in Oregon. From the start, the way this kid got. I have to go back to Orlando.
It's just a gift by me, bro.
Two people.
Wow.
Oh, my God. All from the right side.
Look at
this.
Damn.
Look at this.
He threw 5 yards.
Have we not seen has any plane up in a pancake yet?
No.
Like, oh, my God. This guy is so fun to watch.
You can play the ludicrous.
You can't tell me he's not one of the one of the funnest players to watch, bro.
That's literally what I hear in my head watching this guy.
Look at it again. He threw the guy just enough to get past way past, and then he kills the next guy. Oh my god! Oh my god! The Shang Tsung is just so unreal in this kid.
I will buy his jersey.
Oh, I am buying a Penei Sewell jersey if they draft him, bro.
I'm buying one, and I never buy anything that has a name on it.
Yeah, Tua and Penei are the ones I will buy because I know they'll be there forever.
God, I mean, we get him.
He's like, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
God, man.
He pulled his shirt over his head too, I think.
Look at this guy. Gave the guy the extra work in the face too, eh? Look at that. Did you see him kick over and just slide in? Oh my lord.
A man that size is not supposed to move like
He's
that.
He's not, bro. He is not supposed to. Go ahead,
I got something
brother.
to ask you. I was thinking, like, okay, we're getting it. We're getting him. As long as Joe Douglas and the Jets don't do it, which I think they won't. If they're trying to trade Donald, they're not. They're going to get Zach Wilson. So we're getting him. I have no doubt in my mind. I'm confident like I was last year with Tua on this. All right, with the wide receiver, because I'm not going to say his name. I'm pretty sure you're going to know who he is because I know you're doing your wide receiver big board. It sets us up to get the guy that's always been number one on our list from the beginning of the college football season. Because I think he's a legit one.
Are you talking about Rashad?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's my thing. I've been saying this, and I want everyone to listen to me what I'm about to say. Okay, guys? Because I think what I'm about to say is pretty freaking dead on. And don't be surprised if this is the approach. We are done accumulating picks. We are a lot closer to being a consistent contender than what we were last year at the draft.
I feel you.
This is now the time to be aggressive and use the capital you've accumulated or that you have for the next year.
That's right.
To be aggressive, move up, and get the blue chip guys you want. This is what I'm doing. I am targeting, Philly, Detroit, because I don't think Fields makes it to any one of those guys. I don't think he makes it past Atlanta. Okay, and from what I'm hearing, Atlanta's buying into that, guys.
Yeah.
Atlanta realizes we might not have another position like this to draft the heir to Matt Ryan's throne.
That's right.
And they're a smart franchise with a new GM. They will make that move because that GM will pick his guy.
And he can
Okay.
sit too.
Because Matt Ryan's probably not going to give you a top 5 pick again with Julio back fully healthy next year. Calvin Ridley continuously ascending. They can
Young defense.
make that pick and use everything else on the defense, Damian, to upgrade it, right? And then you got something, all right? So, like, I think Justin Fields would be the move there. And I don't think they're going to trade out of that. So here's the thing. 6, Eagles, the Lions, or the Panthers. Okay? I'm targeting you with my 18th. And you know what, guys? If I got to use the first next year, I'm okay with that.
Gotta do it.
Because by my expectation, that pick is going to be a pick where we have 12 wins. So if it's at 26 or 25, buddy, this is just a glorified second rounder. You're telling me you won't give 18 and the pick next year for Waddle or Devontae Smith? Come on. Now we're getting finicky and overvaluing draft picks. Yes, you can value draft picks, but that's overvaluing when you can get the guy you want.
If we can pull that off.
And then if you want to be
2 jerseys.
Guys, here's the thing. You want to be aggressive again to get the running back? Buddy, you're telling me 36 and another pick, later pick, and then a pick next year can't get that done? To get Najee or Javonte? I'm here to tell you, yes, it can. Why can't we be the aggressive team and get the guys that we want?
Hopefully.
Because then we're going to come away with an A+ draft.
Yeah.
And you know what the thing is? If you make those moves, you're going to get 3 instant day 1 contributors. Did you not just watch the rookies who contributed to Tampa Bay's Super Bowl? Just saying.
Yeah.
Stop being afraid of trading capital. It's an asinine way of thinking, my friends.
Especially when you have so much of it.
Yes.
Yeah.
You've accumulated what we're not in. Listen, we are in a window with keeping Jones and X's contract together. Be aggressive. Especially when we got to pay X. So we're not going to have a ton of money, that $35.5 million that we all hope. Because some of it's going to come off the top, 16, 18 million for our draft class, and then some of it's going to come off the top for X's money.
Gosh, if we can pull this off.
Sewell and Waddle, man, that would be.
Buddy, add Curtis Samuel, add Lindsey, pay X.
Oh my God.
And then hit, and double up on receiver. Go get your guy. Add Penei. Okay, now we've got, guys, in a year, we will have a top 3. Dude, Jackson at left tackle, Kinley at left guard, because we saw they work together phenomenally, especially in the run. Lindsley at center, Kick Hunt in the guard, which I keep telling you, you will get all pro play at right guard from Robert Hunt.
Yeah.
Stop sticking and experimenting with a guy that doesn't have the hip flexibility and the feet at a position that's far too valuable that he'll never be a Pro Bowler at. Who do you want? All pro guard or never will be a Pro Bowl tackle? I know what I want.
If that happened, we win.
And then you put Penei beside him, buddy. I'm calling him an all pro guard without Penei.
Yeah.
You put Penei next to him, buddy. He'll get a gold jacket, bro. We will replicate, guys. If you're too young to remember, go look them up. We will replicate Richmond Webb and Keith Sims. Mark my words.
Yep, on the right side.
Mark my words. You don't want a repeat of that? Are you crazy?
We're winning the AFC East this season if that
happens. Buddy,
I'm
pitching a 10 and salivating right now, bro.
Hands down.
Okay. We will have the best offensive line in football in 2 to 3 years. Top 3 in 1, best in 2 to 3. Mark my words.
Well, love it.
I'm all in.
I'm all in for that.
Yep.
I'm all in to putting $500 down on us winning the AFC East
Hey,
this summer.
Who are you going to give more credit to? The receiving core or the offensive line for Tom Brady's win yesterday?
The offensive line.
Definitely.
Just saying, last I checked, they had the transcendent guy I warned you about on the offensive line. Now I'm warning you about another a transcendent guy at the position. Don't miss out. Flo.
Tua would think
Twice
he's in
in a row.
Bama again. He would think he's in Bama again.
I don't think they're trading back. I keep telling people they're not, man.
Sewell's
Yeah,
the
they'll
best
listen, but you'll have to blow them away.
Yeah.
Tua gonna think he in Bama again, man.
And they're going to want to stay high so they can get like a Slater or someone. Or a Darisaw.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
It's time for us to go all in.
Yes,
This will be the year.
This is the year to start going all in, man.
Yeah.
So we're going back to the old Dolphin ways. We're just being smart about going all in.
Yes,
this time.
man.
Exactly.
That's what I'm talking about.
We're not overpaying people. You know,
Yeah.
we're not overdrafting people. You know? That's how you do it, man.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm with it. I'm all for it. I pray
Philly.
it happens. I am going to pray it happens. And
Philly says,
I'm all for it.
someone said send the video to Greer.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, send it to him. And tell him I said he's the best in the business at what he does.
Damn right.
And I love his ass. No
They
pause.
have to be
Dude, he
thinking-
probably already seen that
Pause.
video.
Hard pause, okay?
They have to be thinking the same thing.
Yeah,
like they
yeah.
see this team,
Yeah.
they know it's
Yeah.
time
Oh,
to go all
Hey,
in.
you know what? I know. You know what? I think I'm pretty much in tune with a lot of their philosophy when it
Mhm.
comes to the
Yeah.
draft. I think that's why I nailed it so well last year.
Mhm.
Mhm.
'Cause the way they're
I think we get them.
Mentality.
the way they're looking at it, guys, they know what the bills are. They're only going to improve. They look at the Jets with now competent front office, and with all these picks, they know what. Damn, within 2 years they're gonna pop. And then they're looking at the Patriots. How long Belichick has cap room now? So they're looking at this.
Boys, look at this. This is a good one. Thank you, Zach. I didn't know that. Greer been in Oregon since the Senior Bowl ended.
Really?
Get out of here!
Wow.
What does that mean?
Breaking news.
Yeah, that's where he's from. That's where he's from.
No, but I
right?
mean that's all about Sewell. I mean,
Who else would
Yeah,
it be, right?
definitely.
Yeah.
Wow,
Oh, yeah.
dude.
Oh,
Oh,
so yeah, three
yeah.
moves.
And guys, I don't think you should worry about the Jets. They're gonna take Zach Wilson.
Yeah.
I agree.
Guys, they're shopping Sam Darnold now.
Yeah,
It's not a
Donald,
secret.
they can't keep
He's
Donald
gone.
no more. After you
Yeah, it's
shot
not a
your
secret.
quarterback, you
Mm-mm.
And I
Yeah.
told you guys this before
Yeah.
when it was a secret that what I was hearing.
Thank you, Jesus.
What did I tell you? That Douglas that's not his guy. He wasn't impressed with his second half
GMs
adjustments and his deep ball.
GMs want their quarterback. They don't want someone
Yeah.
else's quarterback. It's
Yep.
period. End of story.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. They're gonna take Zach Wilson, bro, because he's such a perfect fit for that offense.
So that just confirms Sewell to Miami.
I'm
Jersey.
not gonna confirm anything, but
Yeah.
I think you're like at a 90% shot right now.
They want him anyway.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be Devontae Smith, bro.
Well, Javonte,
Yeah.
I think they want him. Like I think they want him.
Yeah.
Don't
yeah.
get me
I never
wrong.
know that. I mean,
And if
I got-
Sewell's not there, sure, I think that's a real possibility. But I
Right.
think Sewell's the move right now, bro.
we got to protect Tua. He can't
Yeah.
throw the ball to the receivers if he's not protected. We got to protect him.
Yeah, for sure, man. So, guys, I'm gonna drop the link right now. I'm still waiting on EM. And you guys can come hop on.
Bringing it tonight, Reason. Bringing it, man.
But reason, man, so many people were popping on the Sewell train today, dude. You need to start charging like ticket fees or something. I don't
Yeah.
know what's going on.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah.
I heard Broshimo's on it now too. You're welcome for doing your film analysis and film study for you, Broshimo.
Oh man, it's like everyone's just jumping on.
Yeah.
Well,
Because I'll say it openly. You know what, Broshimo? I've seen your stuff. I don't believe you watch the tape. And if you tell people you do, maybe you do, and you just don't understand what you're watching, buddy. But I mean, that's where I'm at. I'm not trying to be an asshole. That's where I'm at with you, Broshimo. So, and my friend, buddy, you kill the magic of mock drafts, guy. You talk about someone who like abuses it. Jesus. Whoo! Woo! And some of them aren't very good. I hate to be the one to say it. Like, Jesus. From an evaluation standpoint, I sit back and I'm like, no, that's not it, buddy. Z-Man, what's going on? Todd, how you doing?
man, Todd.
What's going on, Reason? Hey, Reason, I was just playing around. I was
You're
just
what?
playing around with
Oh, okay. Oh, with the Oregon stuff.
Yeah,
So let me get your thoughts. What did you think of that video?
that man's a beast, bro. There's no reason why he should be that fast, that strong, and just I know it's just high school, but man, that man was bullying them boys. Like that was crazy.
Yeah. And Canes, no, I don't. I don't think that at all. I think his reasoning about that is because you can slot Slater at literally all 5 positions on the offensive line. Maybe that's what his reasoning is, but I don't agree with that at all. Darth Vader 499, man. I texted you today. I hope you're doing well, bro. He said you heard Russell Wilson's camp is frustrated with the Seahawks. I don't know what he has to be frustrated with. They've been working with it. They've been trying to do as much as they can to surround him with talent. So I don't know what he is in his pants about.
He's the one that's be selling, not them.
Yeah, man. Bro, he's the reason why they had to break up the Legion of Doom. What's he complaining about right now? Because he wanted all that money, bro.
Yep. Make Sierra,
you know what I mean? And you can't tell me Pete Carroll hasn't done a good job, bro. Fuck, look where he got DK Metcalf.
Yeah.
Dude, Tyler Lockett's one of the most underrated weapons. He found a damn good running back in Chris Carson after that boy Marshawn took his bags and ran.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I don't get it.
He really been feeling the defensive side of anything.
Yeah.
Offensively, it's been pretty spot on.
Yeah, I don't get it, bro. So, yeah, it's just I don't know. And I see Todd he keeps trying to join, but everything must be show. I tell everyone he's got the smoothest feet I've seen, bro. He's got crazy feet. His lateral movement. I saw someone try. Oh, I saw on tape. I didn't like his lateral movement. What are you smoking?
His biggest issue is, dude, he does not look his size. Like he looks 6'2".
Yeah.
Proportionally, it just does not look 6'6", 335. I mean, he's a large human being.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
That man, a beast.
So the Eagles are the target then. I'm thinking. If we want that receiver, because if Detroit is sticking with Goff, they're going to take a receiver if he's there. So the Eagles is target because they're going to trade their quarterback.
Aaron, I think it's going to take. I think the 18th and your first next year will get it done like that. That would get it done. Now, if you don't want to include a first, I'd go first I'd go my 18th this year. I'll give you my second next year, and I'll give you like that pick in the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
And I would cringe, but if gun to my head, it has to be the 50th pick, then
gotta do it.
Then let's talk.
Gotta do it.
Yeah, I don't think that's stupid. You know what I mean?
So, are we thinking the Eagles are the target then? Because Detroit's going to probably take a wideout if they're there.
I think they take. I think they'll take capital if you offer it.
The Eagles.
Yeah, because they're in the business of accumulating picks right now.
Right. Because I'm looking at Detroit and Ben, they're stuck with Goff and they're going to lose both of their receivers.
Yeah, but they can go through a year. That gives you an extra year of an excuse to the fans that we're rebuilding this the right way.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm just scared.
And they can say we offered Galladay 16 and he turned it down.
Which
they did.
I'm just scared if Waddle or Smith is there that they're going to take one of them. And
no, they could move back to 18 and get Trey Lance.
Okay, yeah, that is true.
Right?
Yeah, because who is Well, it depends.
It's before the Bears and stuff.
Yeah, it's before the Bears. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. It's before the Bears.
Yeah.
Question: what's going on with Minnesota? Because they're trying to shop Kirk Cousins, aren't they? They're trying to come off of Kirk Cousins, aren't they? Didn't they try to shop him?
Who's going to buy that though?
Yeah, but I think they're going defense this draft.
Yeah, their defense is horrible too for some reason.
Yeah. So I could say like they could take a guy like your boy Quiddy Pay if he's sitting there, right?
Well, I wish we could have got him though. I wish we could.
I'm just saying though, like that makes sense. That makes sense for them, bro.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Right, because Ngakou's Ngakou didn't re-up, did he?
No, he went to the. Remember they traded.
He went to the Ravens.
Oh yeah, he went to the Ravens. Yeah, my bad.
They traded him to the Ravens.
Who did? No, I thought they got another end.
No, they got Ngakou at the beginning of the season. Then they traded him.
Yeah, they did.
Once they do
Yeah.
that
Oh
season
yeah. Yeah. So they could use him right there because what's his face missed the whole season. The guy who I picked, he had 14 or 15 sacks the year before. Why is it still in my hunt? Yeah, Daryl Hunter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did he
Yeah.
get hurt?
Oh,
He missed last year.
Yeah, he got hurt.
But he went to the Cowboys.
Yeah. What's good, homie?
Yeah.
Gentlemen, what's good? What's good, fellas?
Bro, we want to get your thought. We want to get your thoughts on because I know you watched it today on the Penei Sewell right tackle stuff.
Ooh wee, man, that kid is hot.
Aren't his feet magnificent? EM?
Oh yeah.
Like,
you know what I'm hearing? I was gonna ask you this earlier, but I'm hearing some reputable people coming out and saying there's questions with his technique. He's more of he wins with physicality as opposed to technique. And
he's not flawless in his base by any stretch of the imagination. But I've never seen him. Let me put it this way: I've never seen him pushed into laps. You know what I mean? I've never seen him on his heels. Right? Like, and I've never. See, here's the thing: I don't see bad hand placement. You know what I mean? I see he's fairly stout in the leverage game, bro.
I would say that, and that's why I thought that was strange when I was hearing that. And
so EM, small little technique things can be cleaned up, right?
Exactly.
It's this is your position, EM, because this is where it's about the athletic profile, bro.
Right. Exactly. He but I will say this though, I do agree with him when you look at his tape though, he is imposing physically.
Yeah, he's a mauler, right?
Yeah, he's ridiculous. So, but yeah, they were comparing him with Slater. They were saying that he's more of a technician as opposed.
I do think Slater's a little cleaner. I will agree with that.
Yeah. So yeah, I want to get your take on that. But yeah, but
I know your answer because you're all about the. What are you going to take? The guy with the potentially athletic, transcendent athletic profile, or just a clean technician who athletically he's you're not blown away, right?
Right. And it'd be one thing if he was just terrible in his technique, but he's not.
Yeah.
The gap is not that big, but the gap with his athleticism compared to Slater's is wide. So,
and where do you rank importance of because I don't think I've ever asked you this. Where do you rank importance of lateral movement at?
At the tackle position?
Yeah.
Oh, that's everything, bro.
My question, because I know you've watched Slater, who do you think's better laterally?
Oh, Sewell. I would say Sewell, bro.
So then
I would say Sewell.
So we're disproving these guys right now. I think
hand placement technique. You can coach that up. You know what I mean? But you can't coach. That imposing physicality that Penei Sewell brings. So
and that mean streak too.
He is a dancing bear for sure. And reason we've been arguing for this for a year now. And I keep trying to fight it, trying to talk myself into being consistent on the trade down. Yeah. But if this kid is staring us there at number 3, oh my God, that's gonna be difficult.
See, I want to put this by you, guys. I don't know if you heard it earlier. I'm getting into the mindset, and I'm gonna start preaching the mindset that this is the draft to start getting aggressive with the capital you have, and using some next year capital, because I expect our picks to be late round. I expect 12 wins. And to me, that's 27th in the draft. So that's kind of a glorified second round pick to me.
I would agree.
But see, here's my thing. Like, if you draft Penei at 3 and you want Smith, Waddle, Chase, whoever this coaching staff wants, what's wrong with packaging the 18th and then using some other capital and moving up to, because I don't think Fields is going to get past. I think from what I'm hearing, Atlanta's of the belief right now that they don't think they're going to be in this position again to get Matt Ryan's heir. And I don't think Justin Fields, because he's a Georgia boy too, I don't think he slipped past them. So, the Eagles, because I think the Bengals are going to take Jamar Chase or Rashawn Slater. Or the tackle was ever there. And, I think, the Lions are in the business of what we were, accumulating draft picks and building, and they can tell people, hey, we offered Golladay $16 million. He said no. So we want to build this the right way, right? And then you got there I'm 7, sorry. And then you got the Eagles, who I think for the right price, they'll move back. And then the Panthers, because there's going to be no quarterback there, like unless you're going to reach on Trey Lance or Mac Jones or something, they're in the business of, hey, they can accumulate draft picks because you're only moving back to 18, right? And continue building what they have. So if you see that receiver guy like a Waddle, okay, because I think that's the move. I've told you privately, I'm off.
I agree.
I get it if they take Smith, and I won't have qualms, but I think Waddle's the move because of the dynamic. He brings a dynamic level that I don't think any receiver in this draft class can have. And, go get your guys if they're blue chip. This is the year to be aggressive because we are so much closer to being a contender than we were last April. You know what I mean? So I think what's wrong with being aggressive and like getting your guys, because we're going to have an A+ draft if you do that.
I get it. I understand. I agree with you. But both sides of the coin, there's a legitimate argument can be made. Trade down, acquire more picks, whatever, or or stand pat and be aggressive and
do you want picks this
moving
year?
Up.
You want picks this year though, right?
That's what I was going to say. The Dolphins have to look at this draft and say, okay, look at what's available this year and look at what's available, potentially could be available next year. If this draft is, if this draft,
the word right now is next year is a very weak draft.
Okay,
except for quarterback.
If the strength of this draft kind of lines up with your with players that you want to target, well, then you need to. I think you need to focus on it. The priority needs to be on this draft, I would say. So, but I'm not going to offer any pushback either scenario. You know what I mean? So
you got no problem with either or.
No, I'm not going to lose any sleep either or.
Exactly.
So,
I agree with you. I agree with you to that. Yeah, I agree with you on that 100%.
Yep.
I mean, we're a 10-win team, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
10 wins. So,
and we have a luxury of a third pick, which how many 10-win teams have ever had that, bro?
Yeah.
Like
it would be good. It would be good though to go into next year's draft, be in a position we are in now as well. But that's highly unlikely.
I just look at the contributors Tampa had as rookies. I want a Super Bowl, bro. I want an AFC championship. I want an AFC championship appearance. I told you, EM, if they draft well, which I think they will, and they'll do free agency well, which I think they will. And there's another point I made, EM. Go get Samuel and go get Lindsey and chill because give money to X because we're in a window with X and Byron, and I want to win in that window, right? So chill, and you got to put like 16, 18 million towards your draft class. So chill, because I look at Tampa this year, the contributors they had, and me and you called them, but let's be honest, okay? All right, so but. We can get that, EM, and we're good enough of a team with a small enough amount of holes where we can get that result, man.
I hear you, man. I hear you. Yeah. Again, like I said, bro, I'm good with either scenario because it's a win-win for the Dolphins. But yeah, man, if a player it's like Tristan Wirfs last year. Look at the impact that he had for that offensive line as a whole, because without him, that offensive line was maybe average last year?
Yeah.
And you insert
him and Marpet are like your best guys, yeah.
And you insert a player like him. I mean, he just transformed that whole offensive line.
Yep.
And Sewell can have that kind of impact, I believe, for our offensive line.
And answer me this, EM, what'd they do for Wirfs? They traded up one spot to make sure.
Yeah.
They were not playing any games, bro. They were like, no.
My thing is, I will say this. I don't want to.
I don't think we won't. You know what? I am locked in. Zach Wilson will be the pick at number 2. Mark my word.
I think so too. Yeah.
Place your bet. If you can find a prop, on that, put that bet down right now.
Yeah, I think so too.
He's just. And I know you've watched the tape on him. He is so perfect for that scheme, dude. Yeah, he is just, and he can make any throw off any platform. That's the pick. You know what I mean?
Relative to that, it's funny you bring up Zach Wilson. Let me ask you, just your personal opinion.
Yeah.
When you evaluate Tua last year, and first off, I don't even know how high you really are on Zach Wilson.
I'm very high on Zach Wilson.
Okay, you're high on him.
Yep.
In terms of the evaluation, what we saw, Tua last year and his evaluation this year, are they close? You think, I'm assuming you're higher on Tua.
I don't think he's close to Tua from the neck up.
Mm-hmm.
When I watched that, when he played that Carolina Coast, I had processing it.
Yeah.
I had some processing issues.
Yeah.
So, and I mean, it's Carolina Coastal, bro. You know what
Carolina.
I mean?
Yeah, no, right.
You know what I mean? Coastal Carolina. Sorry. But his arm is special.
Oh yeah.
He can. I think he can make any, like Mahomes or Jordan Love last year. Just people haven't seen him yet. I think he can make any throw off platform.
Yeah, he's athletic too.
Yeah, and he can extend plays.
Yeah, I would agree though. I would say Tua is more. I think Tua at this point, even now. But
it's crazy, brother. I wouldn't be surprised if he balls out more than Lawrence in year one.
Zach
Lawrence may have better weapons though. I don't know how Douglas handles this.
You know what reason somebody put that out there too? They said that they would. I forget. Was it Brett Favre, I believe, or? I'll say this. It was Brett Favre and somebody else said that they should pass on Lawrence and opt for Zach Wilson.
Bro, because, let's have this conversation, EM, for the people, because we've had it privately, okay? And we've had it since last year. Trevor Lawrence is not nearly as polished mechanically as a guy like Tua Tagovailoa coming out.
No.
And he's nowhere near the processor that Tua Tagovailoa is coming out. Would you agree with those statements?
Oh yeah, I even said it's not even close, to be honest with you.
And I agree with you.
It's not even close,
buddy. When the pressure comes, EM, he becomes a disaster, bro. He starts dipping his front body, and he starts having accuracy issues and stuff.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
definitely. So, but yeah, I saw that. I thought that was interesting because I don't know, man. As people dig further into the tape and their evaluation becomes more extensive. Some people are souring on taking him number one overall. On Trevor Lawrence. So
I don't think he's as sure of a bet as people make him. And we all know no one's a sure bet. But everyone was making him out to be like this surest bet ever. And I don't think that's the case by any stretch of the imagination, bro. It tells you that it was definitely Favre. So you're right.
It was Favre and it was someone else as well. I forget, it was somebody else that backed him up. Well, they didn't, even say I'll back up Brett Favre, but they came out and said the same thing, similar concerns about Trevor Lawrence. But I think
Wilson has pressure issues too.
Yeah. And which all quarterbacks do.
A lot, especially at the collegiate level, right?
Right. But I think people just enamored with his physicality. And then, I understand, I get it, but we'll see how it all plays out. We'll see how.
What about his losses in the title games?
Oh yeah, the major red. That LSU game was a major red in terms of comparing him to Tua.
Yeah.
That and reason that we talked about that for like hours, bro.
Yeah.
Multiple times about that game.
No one's killing this kid when every year the playoff performance got worse.
Yeah. And they're killing. They just, they're crucifying Tua.
And let's put it out there. Let's call a spade a spade. If Tua would have came back this year, he would have won the Heisman, and he would have won a second national championship, and he would have won number one overall.
Definitely.
Let's call it what it is.
I think that LSU game, that national championship game with Trevor Lawrence, and when Tua
and the Ohio State game this year,
and Ohio State game. That's a good. That's a good assessment, I think, of where Trevor. I don't think Trevor Lawrence is, that far ahead of the curve as a lot of people think he is.
I agree.
So no, not at all. So we'll see, though,
brother.
We'll see.
the white boy with long blonde hair who can sling it.
Sunshine.
You know what I mean? Let's be honest, bro. Todd, let's get your thoughts because you haven't had a chance to chime in. I want to get your thoughts on what you saw from Penei Sewell at right tackle.
Hopefully a gold jacket and a Dolphin uniform.
Yeah.
You know, I would definitely do that, and I would do what you said. I would trade back up with a first-round pick next year.
Yeah.
There's no doubt in my mind I would do that.
Get aggressive and get the guys you want, right?
Because it's not just protecting Tua. It's giving them a running game, too. Those guys on that line will boost both. Look what the line did for Tampa Bay. Look what Fournette did behind it.
Oh, God, yeah.
You know, it's more than just protecting Tua. It's also giving them some help with the run game, and that's where we need the center, and we need and what you were saying about, you know, moving Hunt into guard. Can you imagine him with Lindsey on one side and Sewell on the other?
Oh my God! Stop getting me going.
It's real.
You know, it wouldn't just be him and Sewell. He'd have Lindsey right there on the other side.
And then Kinley and Jackson on the left side, who we saw. Yeah. Kinley improves Jackson's game so much. Guys, we will have a top 3 offensive line in 1 year, and we'll have the best offensive line in 2 to 3 in the NFL. Mark my words. And that's what I want, because now I can fill in some jabronis that Tua can make look good. And
you know,
and this is, I just want to show this. Guys, when I shared this clip, this is what Richmond Webb said. First thing he said was, "My goodness." Then someone said, "What do you think of hand placement and footwork? Great feet, body control, strength, explosive, aggressive," and the list goes on.
Yep.
Does it get a bigger endorsement than that?
That's what I was about to say. That's the best you can get right there.
That's all I need. Don't listen to any of us up here. Listen to one of the best ever play the position.
An all-decade left tackle is saying that about you. Should be a Hall of Famer. Should be Hall of Famer if we didn't get robbed so many damn times.
We have an opportunity to build an O-line of the Cowboys of the 90s. I'm not talking about the past 5-year Cowboys. I'm talking about the Cowboys of the 90s. I'm talking about the Steelers of the 70s. And behind that O-line, we're putting probably top 5 most accurate and cerebral young quarterback that I think is in the NFL. Where, guess what? We don't – I mean, you could – like you said, Reese, you could put a capable wide receivers out there with this kid when he has this wall of protection and get him a running game. If we get the running game and nail
shout out to everyone in the room, because we're out viewing the jabroni TD Clowns talk right now. Let's keep it up. Share the link, baby.
God. Wow.
Let's go.
No, he didn't.
Oh.
No,
Let's go. Take it on the chin. Whoa. Me and EM are better than you, and you know it.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God, bro. Oh, man. There we go.
And if you're over there watching, I feel sorry for your life. Okay.
That's right.
Y'all need to go spam the comment section over there with the link, baby.
Oh, but and I do have to say, I have to say something to Damien. I was right. Dede did play with Baker 1 year in college, 1,500 yards.
Oh, man.
Oh, I love it, baby.
You need to warn me. I didn't have the clown music ready or nothing. I mean,
well deserved.
I love it, baby. So,
wow.
It is what it is. And guys, there's another one I want to lay out there too. Guys, there's a guy, I know you've seen him in the chats before. He goes by the name of MMA fortune teller. And his real name is Dorian Antipasis. Okay. And I have his address, I have everything. And guys, he stiffed your boy with the fantasy, all right? I put him on blast out there. He decided to bring his friend into the fantasy league, which is like Dougley and everyone's into, and his $50 entry. And he decided that he brought his boy in, and his boy said, I gave him my money, and he decided to stiff the bill for $100, guys.
That's fucking
so you know what? You can go find him on YouTube. You can go find him over there on Twitter. Spam him, man. Spam him, baby. Oh, yeah, he's got a platform. You know what his platform is, bro? Giving people bets on how to make money off MMA. Oh, the irony, huh?
Oh,
when he can't even pay his own bets.
Wow.
And I told him, I said, I'm going to be sending people, and you best believe when I come down to Florida, I'm going to be paying you a visit because I got your address. I know your I know your wife's name. I know your wife's name. I know her place. I found out her place of work. Oh, bro, I was gonna tell the homie Rhino, yo, you want to keep the $100? Go show up and knock on his door, bro. Say Reason sent me. I'm here for the $100. Once he gets, buddy, the guy's like fucking 5'8", the guy's like 5'8", 140 pounds, soaking wet. Takes one look at Rhino. He's dropping a load on the floor, bro.
oh man.
So, oh yeah, bro. Don't worry. I'm gonna get in that. Don't you worry. It's coming, baby. I don't play around. People are learning real quick. Oh shit! Don't fuck with this guy. I'm like, I love it. Because I don't know if you saw it today, EM, but Jason Sarney decided to take everything to the Twitter waves, bro.
Really?
Oh yeah, and Neil Driscoll got involved, bro. And then Neil Driscoll's airing him out for the fact that when he got fired from PFN, he was calling Neil Driscoll about 15 times a day. And he was telling Neil, I'm better than you. And Neil actually had to call him and threaten him with legal action because he was getting borderline stalkish.
Yeah, dude, it got real.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
Not surprising. That's not surprising.
Oh, yeah. And I told everyone today about the shit he said about you when you were over in Arkansas consoling your father. Mm-hmm. And I let everyone know that was the point when I said, fuck this guy, I'm going in. So, you know, I let everyone know. I told everyone that story, but I left out names in terms of him showing up at Miami in the Miami organization. Oh, yeah, I just put his ass. I just put his ass out there, bro. And I let everyone know you think he looks like you and I think he looks like a serial killer, and he actually.
Hey, seriously, how do you have the balls to do that to the Miami organization? Just go in there uninvited,
buddy. Listen, I'm not. People probably think I'm being funny, but I'm actually not. Like those are sociopathic tendencies, my friend.
Yeah. So he took it upon himself to try to come at you on Twitter today, or what?
Yeah, yes, bro.
EM, it makes no sense.
He decided to jump into the Brett stuff, even though it's been all handled, and me and Brett are talking privately, and everything is cordial, and we're gonna be talking on the phone and everything. You know, he's not TDK, Jason Sarney from Fin Maniacs. Yeah. So yeah, he took it out. He put it on, bro. And then he asked me to show the first DM because he wanted to prove his point about the wording I used about when we decided we're going a different way with training camp coverage. And so I showed the first 4 because it showed me explaining that I meant only for training camp. And he started saying I was abusing private conversations by putting DMs when he asked me to put the first DM out. That's how delusional we're dealing with, bro.
Yeah. No surprise there.
Like
no surprise there.
Crazy, bro. People will do anything and twist anything to save some face, brother, and it doesn't fly with me, bro.
Wow.
I'm sorry. The only person I've ever had a qualm with, like, you know, me and EM had our qualm, but I love that man. I respect that man. I would never, ever air out what happened, whether either one of us was wrong. I don't care. I would never. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Dude, because me and this man are brothers, man. You keep that in-house between each other in private. That's it. Like, come on, man. Even when there's no big deal to be made of and just disagreement, you keep it private, man.
Yeah.
Because you know why? Guys, me and EM are alphas. We're not weak individuals. We do not act like, we do not move like, we do not talk like betas. So that's why we don't fit in with some of these people, and that's fine with us. Sorry.
Absolutely.
We're not for everyone. We never said we're for everyone. So
acquired taste.
Period.
Mhm.
And it seems to be a pretty
Definitely.
well acquired taste
Definitely.
if I look around the community. So Jesus Christ.
Definitely an acquired taste. That's fine though. It's all
Yeah.
good, you know.
That's it,
What
man.
it is.
You know what I mean? And you know what?
I
I apologize to Brett because I respect him too. So, you know, it is what it is. And he did the same. So, hey.
I'm shocked Jason would want that. I am really surprised he would want.
Makes no
He would try to
sense.
come.
That's what Rhino said, bro.
Makes no sense.
What was he hoping you deleted the receipts or what?
You know what I mean? Bro, I literally have an album on my phone of all 62 text messages. Because I don't think I told you this. I sent them all to Dougley, eh?
Yeah. We talked about that.
Yeah, because he was trying to assassinate my character, bro. And Big E, shout out to Big E. He's my homie. You know, me and him talked. We cleared a lot of our stuff, the stuff that I had perception. You know, me and him talked privately, cleared a lot of things up. And I laid it out for him. So, because I was just worried that this guy was trying to go behind scenes and assassinate character, right? So, got to cross your T's and dot your I's, you know? So EM for the Dolphins, what do you think the move is now going into free agency?
I think the Dolphins will be aggressive. If from my perspective, I'm trying to address the O-line, to be honest with you, in wide receiver. I know I want Leonard Fournette in free agency, but if it's gonna cost us the potential to get a quality right tackle or a quality center or a quality wide receiver, I would rather address those two positions, and you can always address running back and you know all the other holes through the draft. So free agency, it's about that line, man, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
It really is. So
and shout out to the homie Brett Lagasse in the comments right now. Go follow him on Twitter, guys, if you have a chance. And go follow his podcast. He does it with David Gregg, who you guys have seen up here on the show too. So go follow their podcast as well if you have a chance.
So yeah, B-line and wide receiver, bro. Sure.
Yeah, because my top 5 needs going in right now are obviously receiver, center, you know, and it's, you know, I get it if they're going to give Dieter the shot, though. I totally understand that. From what I saw him, the way he was moving men, I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Definitely.
I do think they need to find the right tackle because, as you know, I don't believe in the feet or the hip flexibility when he drops his butt with Robert Hunt. And I do think we need to find that alpha linebacker in the middle, that Mike. And I do think we need to find that 2 down, you know, gap filling, run stuffing nose that can allow his sides to be flanked by obviously Raekwon and Christian Wilkins, and then you kick back in you kick Raekwon back into the middle at the zero tech when you're in passing down situations. So I that's why I don't think we're that far off from being an actual legitimate contender, bro.
No, I mean, man, you had
running back. My bad.
I mean, man, we got we had a number 1 defense for a good portion of the season with Landon Robinson, Jerome Baker, primarily as your interior guys. So the need is there. But I agree 100%. I definitely agree with you.
I wouldn't mind that guy you said the other day, Denzel Perryman.
Oh yeah, for
a cheap Mike linebacker.
Stout in the run game, hits like a truck, and way better coverage skills than a guy like Raekwon will give you, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. What's up, Z man?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, no worries. Z-man, go ahead.
Dude, Brett, you was talking about, he's in the comment section right now.
I just shouted
Brett,
him out.
you were talking about, he's in the comment section. I just know.
Yeah, I just shouted him out, bro. I just told everyone to go follow him on Twitter and stuff. Yeah. Shout out to you, Brett. Thanks for coming through tonight, bro. And Cisco, I agree. No, Bobby McCain had a very good season this year, bro. And we up here, a lot of us were not Bobby McCain fans. You got
it. Hang on. Brett, look at Brett. Look what he just posted. Oh man. Bendard McKinney could be a cap casualty. Would love him in a Miami's defense. Where have I heard that before?
That's your boy.
Yeah, that's your boy.
Oh my God.
Boy.
Where have I heard that before?
Yeah, that's a good
call. You need to drop that link and have him jump on the panel right now just for that comment. Shout out to you, homie. Shout out to you.
Oh, man.
There it is. There's the link if you want to join.
That would definitely be a good way to go.
Oh yeah, that is that's a great call by Ian and Brett. Yeah.
That
I'll take him over Perryman all day.
How much?
Bro.
How much? How much to get
All day.
If McKinney is available, to me, he's the priority. If he's available.
And didn't they try to get him? Didn't they try to get him in the Huntsville trade? Yeah.
Yep. They tried to get him there.
And Rhino, I don't think you're talking 10 in the 10s, bro.
Wow.
I think you're talking like 8, 9.
That solves a lot of problems.
And he just turned 28.
Yeah.
Prime of his career.
Yeah.
And that's probably the weakest spot in the draft.
Oh, Brett's at work. Don't worry, Brett.
Okay. No
we'll
problem.
We'll find a night you're not on and let us know, and we'll bring you up, bro. No problem, buddy. Because now EM wants to talk ball with you. Yo, hey Brett. I gotta say, our back and forth yesterday, you had EM's curiosity. Now you have his intrigue.
Man, looking forward to it, homie. Looking forward to it.
And Andrew, you know how I feel. I see Zach Thomas with the Ricky Williams dreads when I look at this kid, bro. So
anger.
Yeah, I love guys with that mean streak. I mean, my linemen, my defensive players. My offensive linemen, and then my defensive players. I give me guys that want to, not actually kill people, but kill people at the next level, bro.
Now talking safety though, I wouldn't mind a little depth there in case something happened.
And that's what I was pointing out to that Cisco individual earlier. I forgot to. Good point. I need safety depth in this draft as well.
Yeah, I would agree.
That's what I was going to say with the Bobby McCain thing. Yo, he did a fantastic job, but I need depth here because Kevon Frazier and Clayton Fledgelen being the options back there. I'm sorry, that oh boy, that we're an injury away from a leak.
Yeah, I agree.
And let me ask you this, because I know you've watched them too, EM. And I know a couple of up here guys have too. Do you think his staff would fall in love with the guy like Javon Holland's versatility? Or do you think his size would be a concern?
Define fall in love from a draft where they can potentially select him.
Yeah, like you could probably get him in like the second or third, and you got a guy he could play that single perch, he could play in the box, he could play in the slot, and he's got boundary snaps to his name.
Well, obviously the Dolphins like his versatility. That's obvious, but that's that's what they require of all of their secondary players. But again, it's just about what I mean by where do you select him? At what point in the draft do you make that investment if you're the Dolphins, if you fall in love with him? Do you think me, in my personal opinion, I just don't think the Dolphins, I think the approach that they took with Eric Rowe and Bobby McCain, that's going to be something that they, that's just an approach they're going to take with in terms of addressing the safety position from here on out. I just truly believe that because of, again, we're the number one team in terms of the press man coverage deployment. And they would rather have guys that can cover. That's the priority. And cornerbacks, no matter how deficient they are, they're still 9 times out of 10, a cornerback is going to be able to cover better than a safety. I don't care how deficient that cornerback is in terms of man coverage. So I just think the converting cornerbacks to safety positions, and I'm telling you, Nick Needham is a target. We'll see how that plays out moving forward. But I just think this team will not, unless it's an overwhelming talent, unless it's like an Earl Thomas or a player of that caliber and Eric Berry type, I don't see the Dolphins make a big investment at that position. I just don't.
Man, I love Eric. I love EM. Because I know none of us knew each other back then. Buddy, I was the biggest Eric Berry fan before the started, bro. That guy could have been so special if those.
He could have been. Oh man, bro, I love that kid, bro.
Bro, you know what I saw? I saw like Sean Taylor Light.
Yeah.
Like he killed you when you came across, bro. Oh man, I loved that guy, bro. That was such a sad story, bro. You know how I play fantasy with IDP, and he was always the guy I went to, man. Yeah. Go ahead.
Unless a player of that caliber comes available at that position, I just don't think the Dolphins are gonna make that kind of investment, bro. I just don't. I could be wrong, though.
EM.
What's up, bro?
EM. Read the screen. See, this is why I told y'all. This is why I told y'all yesterday. Like at the end of the day, I had to apologize for.
Ding, 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 ding.
Oh. This is why I told Ollie at the end of the day I had to apologize to this man because I do respect a ton of his takes, and you cannot say he does not have a football aptitude, bro.
Ding, 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 ding. Y'all gonna learn. Y'all gonna learn out there. Our haters out there gonna learn. You better start listening to EM and Reason. Y'all better start listening. If you don't know by now, you better start doing it.
But Reason, what I was just about to say is that's where more of our money needs to go to, because he's a free agent.
Who?
Nick Needham.
Yeah, he's free agent.
Oh yeah, he is.
Yeah.
5-6 million.
He is. Hold
on. Is he?
Yeah, I'll double check about it, but yeah, he is.
I don't think he is because UDFAs get 3-year contracts. This is only year 2.
He's a free agent. It was on the list.
Ah, damn.
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
No, you know what reason? This is going to his 3rd year.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. UDFAs get 3-year deals, bro. They don't get 2-year deals.
This will be his last year. This will be his last year.
This is his last year.
This is his last year.
They're saying he's on the list right now.
Then I'm arguing that.
No.
Check it.
No.
I'm looking
Someone
at right
double
now.
check.
His name on the list.
No.
I know right now, dude.
No.
Preston's on a 3-year deal, bro.
Right. No. Needham.
Hold on.
This will be Needham's last year.
Yeah, it should be.
Let's see. Hold on. It's free agency 2021. It says an ERFA.
Mm-hmm. Restricted. You have to give an offer.
Exclusive restricted free agent.
If you don't tender him at a certain level, you can lose for a draft pick.
And look at if you start to make that move, if you start to transition Needham now, this will be McCain's last year, no matter what.
Yeah.
They're gonna move off of that contract. Yeah. So this would be the year to do that.
So do we drop the cornerback if that happens?
Yeah, you're right.
That's another reason why that's why if they trade down to 6, 7, or 8, and Caleb Farley is staring you right in the face, that's why you make that move.
Now it's making sense, Ian. Now I see where you was coming from.
Yeah. That's why you make that move. You got the best corner in the draft already ready to take over for Xavier Howard, because you're going to move off one of them $16 million contracts either this summer or definitely next summer. And you got the best player. Your future shutdown corner could be better than all of them. I think this kid has that kind of potential.
I'm fine with that if Sewell's off the board.
I wouldn't be surprised if
EM, I think they're going to extend him, bro.
Yeah. They will.
There's no way they're letting him leave the building. Because now we know why they played him at slot, bro. They wanted to give him slot money.
Mm-hmm. You're saying extend Bobby?
What? No. Nick.
Okay.
Needham. Yeah, definitely.
They're not going to let him leave the building, bro.
No. Needham's a very productive.
Oh no, I like Nick Needham a lot. I want us to keep him. That's why I'm just saying that we have to put some of that money into him.
They will.
You're
going to get him for $4 or $5 million a year.
You're going to get a good price for him.
That's all Bob McCain is making.
That's exactly what they're going to give him, a Bobby McCain-ish deal.
Exactly.
Exactly. They're not going to let, and they're going to pay, and I honestly think they're going to pay X.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, they should, bro.
They should.
I know I was like, look, bro, they made him the highest paid corner one time, but twice. But the season he had, it was truly special, man. Truly.
It's hard to get.
And let's be honest.
How do you just let him walk or trade him?
Let's be honest, EM. How the hell long was Byron Jones the top paid corner for? Like a day and a half?
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Ramsey took that quick.
Yeah. It didn't Quentin Dunbar take it first?
No, I don't think he set the market.
He didn't. He didn't. What am I crazy? Because he had the charge that he had to deal with.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Now he's been cleared. Yeah.
Ramsey, he was.
Ramsey set the market. Yeah,
Ramsey set the market. So
yeah, and that didn't take like early on in the season, right? That was like week 3 or week 4, right?
So now's the time to do that. And again, that article came out. Who's that? What's that?
Z-Man, what's up?
I'm sorry. What's that?
One more time.
Did Jair Alexander get paid yet?
Zaire Alexander.
Oh, from Green Bay. I don't know.
They're gonna have to pay.
I don't. But they're gonna have to pay
That's
him.
priority
for sure.
number one.
Oh,
Market.
Yeah,
that's priority number one. They're gonna have to pay. I mean, even over Corey, that's their best player on defense.
Let me ask you this, EM. Do you think Caleb Farley's better than Okudah?
Oh, really? Reason? Really? Are you serious? What? Are you joking?
I'm asking you. Like, that's all.
Oh,
I think he is.
I'm not. I was killing Okudah. I told y'all when Okudah was overhyped last year. You know that. You in ball game.
Oh,
I got the receipts.
I think
I got the receipts.
I think he's gonna be a ball where they left him out to dry, and he had what's his face? That safety I love.
You're breaking up, Reason. Just so you know.
Oh, sorry. Am I good now?
Yeah.
Like they lost. Like I love their safety, Tracy Walker. I know they lost him last year. Like they've literally. You want to talk about putting a rookie out on an island last year? Sheesh.
But again, I told you he's not the idea. I told you I had questions about his long speed. Leading up, you remember me and Ballgame was going at it constantly about Okudah last year's draft. You know that. So it was confirmed. I said, wait till the combine. All of this argument will be resolved. And what happened? I told you, 4.52, 4.53 in a 40-yard dash. You're talking about picking a player that timed that slow at third in the draft, and especially he's going to a scheme. Again, same scheme, very similar to the Miami Dolphins, heavy man concepts. You have to be able to run if you're in a scheme that puts you consistently on islands like that. He is not that kind of player. He wasn't at Ohio State.
He was a zone guy. He was a zone guy at Ohio State.
He benefited from the pass rush that they had on that defensive line that year with Chase Young and all those other players. He was the beneficiary of it.
But
I told y'all that. What's up?
EM, scheme fits don't matter.
Oh yeah. So no, I'm Jeff Okudah. I'm not saying he can't be a productive player.
I think it was a pretty
us.
weak class at that position. Now that we've had hindsight to look at it, like Henderson was strong for 6-7 weeks, and then he fell off a freaking cliff, right?
Mm-hmm. I think Farley would be ideal. I think Farley is just the best scheme fit, bro. He's got again. I'm just waiting for it, see what he times and see what he tests.
I think J.C. Horn might be better than Okudah too.
Interesting.
I really like J.C. Horn.
Yeah,
he's not Carly, but he's really, really good. He's better than Surtain.
Right.
He's better than Surtain, I think.
Yeah, I think Surtain is getting a lot of publicity because number one, he played at Alabama, and two, of his name.
Yeah.
So I have the same questions.
He's no Antoine Winfield in terms of second generation.
Those two corners,
reason, man. It going back and watching the Super Bowl again. Oh man, I was just thinking, damn, we could have had him. Oh,
I know.
Yeah.
And you're right, Stan. Cameron Dantzler had a fantastic year. So did Johnson for the Bears. He had a great year. And I agree, Jeff Gladney had a pretty good year for the Vikings too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh.
Go ahead, Todd.
I was thinking of that about the Tampa Bay defense and offense. We could have had Fournette.
Mm-hmm.
He was offered us in a trade before Jacksonville cut him. Then we could have
moved up for Wirfs. We were trying to.
Wirfs and Winfield. That's 3 players right there on that team. We had our chance to get. But see, I wouldn't. Now talking about trading down, I wouldn't be surprised to see Atlanta want to trade up with us to make sure they get the quarterback if we're even flirting with a trade further down.
That would be smart. Trade to pick number 4 and still get Sewell while gaining capital.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I agree.
I wouldn't be surprised if they want Fields that bad and they're worried that we're going to trade down with somebody. I wouldn't be surprised. Atlanta, what do you want? How bad do you want Fields?
I just hope they don't. The Bengals don't trade. Oh wait, that won't happen because the Jets want their quarterback. If the Bengals trade the Jets.
People got to remember, teams usually don't. You move a lot of capital to move up for a tackle in a draft.
Yeah.
Like in the top
No, but-
five, you kind of
but,
usually because you got to pay a quarterback cost.
Mhm.
That's an issue.
Yeah.
Premium.
Yeah.
And that's why I said if Atlanta wants to move up one, you know what they're moving up for.
Yeah.
Say if the Jets can't.
Yeah, but
move
they don't.
Darnold.
But they need defense more than a tackle, right? They do not.
Who?
Enough for their quarterback.
Who is that? Who is that?
No,
Atlanta.
I'm saying if Atlanta moves up, they're moving up for Fields. If they're
Yeah,
moving up,
But
Definitely.
you got to think of it like
Definitely.
this: they're never really going to be this bad again, so they might as well get their quarterback when they can.
That's the theory that I said. That's what's
Yeah.
going around right now.
That's the premium.
Yeah,
it'll
they-
cost a lot less to do it now than if they're way down in the first round next year or midway and having to move up.
yeah. They believe internally that they won't have this chance to draft Ryan's heir because it's either next year or the year after you can come off his money, eh?
Yeah.
Oh man, put that comment up, reason. Randy Wizardly about Caleb Farley.
Farley is a two-time honoree on Bruce Feldman's annual freaks list. Has blazed a 40 as fast as 4.35. Was reported clocked over 25 miles per hour on GPS tracking.
And that's what you see on tape.
Yeah,
The imposing, that overwhelming speed,
Yeah.
athleticism, physicality.
Stupid, yeah.
At 6'2".
Wow.
And he's also a converted wide receiver, just like me, Xavier Howard, and also Noah Benogany.
And he's battle
Oh, so
tested.
Kill him
basically,
with an EM. We found EM's man crush, everyone.
so basically he's the Randy Moss of corners.
And he's battle tested.
He is
Corner.
special. He is special.
If the Dolphins, if they could just, I'm telling you, man, that would just give us, oh my God. It's a long shot, bro. It's a long shot, and I get it. It's a long shot, but goddamn, dog. Oh, Brian Flores, bro.
Oh, you're right on your assessment.
Again, this is the year to do unconventional things. You have the surplus of resources.
Yeah.
That's aggression to me. That's the definition of aggression. You trade down this, 6, 7, or 8, and you select the best corner in this draft. He could possibly be in 2 years.
Why not just take? Why
athleticism.
just not take Penei and then move right back up for him?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Now that would be that's the definition of aggression. You know what I mean? So
Wins championships though, brother.
So you would take Farley over Waddle?
hell yeah, I'm taking Farley.
The problem is the thing is you're asking him right now. If you think about it, you're asking him, will you take the best defensive player in the draft over, the
third best wide receiver, maybe.
One, two, three wide receiver.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Farley, we could be talking about Farley in 2 years with that kind of imposing athleticism, the best player. Everybody's talking about Sewell, and they should. But I'm waiting for
that's
the
who I
confirmation.
think. That's who I think this. That's who I think this draft is between in terms of best player.
Yo, so imagine Noah and Farley. Noah on one side,
Exactly.
Farley on one side, after buying X. Oh my God!
And when you move away from those contracts, that's what, $40 million freed up under your cap. That you can again you dip right back into free agency in another year or two and be ultra aggressive, just like we saw this past offseason. That's the move to make for me. It improves your team right now and also gives you tremendous flexibility in the near future.
Yes, I think to get Farley though, you got to get ahead of Dallas. That's it. I think Dallas is where he's going to end up.
I agree with Randy. Or you can go if the Niners are stuck.
Yeah,
with,
I think the Niners
Jimmy.
might try and move up for him, bro.
Yeah, it's
they're gonna get Farley or JC Horn.
I'm totally on point with what EM's saying about Farley. I've watched a lot of him in ACC, and he's battle tested, going up against high octane offenses in AFC. I just think.
Good night, Brandon.
It's so much of a glaring need. What we have to focus. We it's so much of a glaring need on offense. I know what you're saying. I definitely feel you. I watched.
And I agree.
And Jason,
so you know what you could do though?
ACC
You know what you do?
football,
You want to be a real gangster? Move up for Farley, okay? Now, you know what? You move up for Farley. You at the same time you're working both phones. Move up for Farley, and you get a first round pick in place for X this year. And then bam, you come back, and then
That's the
bam,
only
you
way.
come back and get your receiver.
That's the only way. That kid can take away a side of a field. He can take away a side of a field.
And listen.
But you
and I'm
have to come
telling
off
you,
X.
listen, if teams were calling 3 months ago before X completed this historic season, you know damn well they're calling right now.
We can get two first. We could get a first this year and a first next year. I think.
You know they are. So if they do that, you mean to tell me after what we saw last night from the Kansas City Chiefs, they wouldn't dangle up for one of the 2 first round, maybe this year's first and next year's for Xavier Howard? He would improve that defense? Really? Okay.
Or
EM.
the Cleveland
Browns.
EM. He's from Houston. Send him to Dallas for the 10th, baby.
That is.
And you know what, EM? You want to be a real gangster? Just say to Jerry, you know what? Just send me the 10th because it's a top 10 pick.
Yeah.
It's a top 10 pick. That's enough.
The pick you sent for Caleb.
Because if you're giving me a next year pick, I'm gambling on where it's going to land, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you're guaranteeing me a top 10 pick, okay, let's go.
I agree.
And then you take Farley.
You think the Cowboys combat that?
Oh, yes, bro. Dude, they need secondary help so bad in Dallas, bro. Dude, I've had Cowboy fans come in my comments and saying, "Yo, you do not know what you did to us with Byron. We have nothing."
Yeah.
Like Trevon Diggs, guys. Trevon Diggs is not like a special. He's not like this guy's not going to get like, 8, 6, 7, 8, 9 picks in a. That's not his game, bro.
Right.
It all falls on Jerry Jones being an imbecile. As far as
man. So play to him, man. Yo, EM, you're out there. You know this guy's tendencies, buddy. Sexy names, okay? And a guy coming off 10 interceptions. What do you think Jerry Jones is gonna do?
I know, right? Yeah, you're right. That's a good point.
All pro, not just Pro Bowl. All pro this year.
Yep. And you know what you're doing that no one else can? No college team can give you this. An established guy who's proven he can do it at the NFL level.
Yep. I think a lot of those playoff teams, bro, contending teams, the Tennessee Titans, I could see Cleveland Browns.
Who's at 9?
Any of the playoff teams, you
said 9?
Could possibly make that.
Denver.
That's another target.
Denver,
yeah, they're another target.
Denver's another target. That's why I was telling you. That's the thing with Cowboys. Denver's another target too.
They need Kwity Paye, bro.
Yeah, I mean, because Von Miller, it could go.
Yeah, but you could have Chubb and Kwity on one side. They and they got Justin Simmons. Like they actually do have a decent secondary. Like they're it's not like oh my god, but I agree with you. Yeah, Caleb Farley definitely.
And this is what we gotta look at also. That's why I say it can go either way because in that division where it's very pass happy, that's why I say it's whoever they fall in love with between those.
Hey, I'll give you that. You want X? Go ahead, bro. I can already prove to you he looks good in orange.
Give us X in one of those receivers. We give you X. Give us that pick in one of those receivers.
And you know what? They have a history of giving up capital for corners. I present to you a clip to lib.
Yep.
Yeah, but you got to. Hey, but Elway's gone now. So
that
who's
doesn't
the
matter,
new?
though, bro.
Yeah.
Talent is talent, bro.
Right.
Elite talent is elite talent, bro.
Can we just say X is probably not going to play? He's not going to play this good again. I mean, you can just say it was his.
No.
You don't think so?
Yeah.
This is the highest his stock will ever be.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
That's why.
EM's right. If you move now, bro.
You move him now.
Picking one of those wide receivers, man. They're stocked up on wide receivers.
Especially since you want more money too.
I hear you, Damien. I hear you.
Hey, I still got that 18th pick to play with. I didn't trade it.
Oh, that's true.
Look where EM has started now, man. Now we
bro, this is what common men does, bro.
It is your fault. It's your fault.
Always blaming EM for everything. God damn it, man.
And there you go. There's Joe Price. What about X to the Panthers for the pick?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh boy.
my whole pushback with that is the only one thing. eventually they have to draft a quarterback. So you got to look at.
Yeah, but you still have Teddy, bro, and there's no one that deems an 8th pick if Fields is gone.
But I'm in the point of like, are they going to say, well, damn it, are we going to be in the top 10 next year to get one of these quarterbacks? But that's the only thing I'm saying.
Yeah, but so what? So what? Now you reach for a guy like Trey Lance, who's you could get in the teens, in the late teens or the early 20s.
No, I think
Fields is not going to be there.
No, I agree. My thing
is,
who's
there?
If are they going to try to move up for Fields? If they bomb in free agency, that's what I'm saying. They can't get their guy in free agency. They're trying. That's my whole argument on that. That's what I'm just wondering. If they bomb in free agency or in trade,
And my only counter to that is the point you made earlier. Atlanta's in that position right now. Will we ever be high enough to make this pick?
Yeah, I mean, but Carolina's still, yeah.
And that's who I think Atlanta would be scared of.
Buddy, yeah, exactly. Look at Matt Ryan's money right now.
Yeah, they can afford to sit Fields.
Exactly. That's what I'm sitting here.
Fields needs to sit. He needs to sit
like it makes almost too much sense if you think about it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I personally, to me, they're in a position where they should be taking Fields, Farley, or Kwity Paye.
Yeah, if they miss on the quarterback in the offseason, they're gonna probably take the best defensive player available.
Hey, Reason, I got a scenario. Want to hear it?
Go ahead.
Or they're gonna take Slater.
So Atlanta trades the pick with us at 4. They give us their 4th pick and their pick number 68 for the 3rd pick in the draft. We use that pick number 68. Well, at 4 we draft Penei Sewell. We use that pick number 68 to move up and get Caleb Farley and probably pick next year. And then we use Xavier Howard to trade back up again and gain another pick for next year and get a receiver.
I mean, I'd be down for that. But
you're hired, son.
That right there would be a golden first round.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Especially if the wide receiver you get is your guy, and it's
we
like
still have
Smith
pick
or Waddle.
By the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't mind. Like that works for me, bro.
Hey, we'd be popping the champagne bottles live on this.
Oh, bro. A++, bro. All right, guys, we hitting the 2-hour, 10-minute mark. Let's get some final thoughts here. Ryan, let's start with you, buddy.
I can't wait for your show tomorrow night. That sounds really interesting to get someone that's connected like that to get her opinions on the NFL and the Dolphins, hopefully. And I just want to get to March 17th, bro. I'm in the NFL blues right now. There's no football to watch till August, and fins up, and let's hope we get Penei.
Yeah, it was a slow night tonight. Usually we're sitting at about 240, 250 in the room. I guess because I went pretty late, but had to spend some time with the wife. Guys, tomorrow I'll be back around 8:30 with Chrissy Freud from USA Today, where she covers the Tennessee Titans, and Pro Football Network, where she's an analyst. We're going to talk a whole lot of stuff. There'll even be some Tannehill talk. So you're not going to want to miss that one. Powerhouse. And then the following night, Wednesday, we'll be right back here at about 8:30 with Jeremy Klump, former offensive lineman at the collegiate level. He's interviewed for scouting jobs at the NFL level. He does game planning and film work for a local high school in the Pennsylvania area. It's the Pittsburgh area, but so he'll be on. He does work for FinFanatic, guys, and his articles get about 30,000 to 40,000 views a piece. So this man knows what he's talking about. He has an article about why we shouldn't trade for Deshaun Watson, why we should open up the pocketbooks for Aaron Jones is another article he came out with. And then his latest is actually about why Tua Tagovailoa will be, without a shadow of doubt, the starter this year. So the nonsense needs to stop. All right, Powerhouse, your final thoughts, brother.
Yeah, man, I'm excited. It's good hearing the news about Greer being in Oregon. That's like you said, 90% chance that he'll be there, and we'll get him at 3. yeah, I'm excited for his show tomorrow and fins up.
Appreciate you, Powerhouse. Todd, let's hear your final thoughts, buddy.
Man, you know why I'm so confident in Flores and Greer? It's because they both started off with scouting.
Yeah.
You know, they know what they're looking for. They know how to build.
Yeah.
And that's why my confidence lies in both of them. So fins
Agreed,
up and
bro.
the off season begins.
Yep. I'm gonna save you for last, brother. Damien, let's get your final thoughts, brother.
I'm looking forward to free agency, man. Like Rhino said on the 17th, and I'm hoping that either we get the center or at least get the back and another wide receiver, so we can go in the draft, get our guy at 3, Penei Sewell, and get an impact defensive player and another offensive weapon. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm confident Grand Flow is going to happen. And Tua, you're going to see, this is a wrestling reference, you're going to see the cerebral assassin. Reason know what I'm talking about.
Oh boy.
So, somebody gonna have to pay for that.
Yeah, I love it, baby. bro, that needs to be like a quote on the channel.
I know, right? Yeah. Somebody got to pay for this shit.
There's got to be a shirt. There's got to be a shirt.
A shirt coming. Oh no, bro. Let it rip, baby. I think I'm gonna put that Equalizer meme on a shirt and a hoodie and stuff. And I gotta put that Jason Sanders, the Colonel Jason.
Yeah.
A finger kicking good. I gotta put that on a Z-Man. Let's get your final thoughts.
I'm excited for free agency. Excited for the draft. Can't wait to see what the Dolphins do. I like the direction we're going.
Love it.
I don't want us to just hop off it. But can't wait to see Tua light it up and prove everybody wrong. And fins up.
Yes, sir, buddy. The floor is yours, my best friend.
Not to get off track here, but apparently ball game is on TD Fins Talk.
Yeah, apparently he went in. Apparently he went in defending Tua. That's why.
Yeah, big time.
That damn TD.
That's why you want to end the stream. Be honest.
Yo! Shout out to ball game for doing the Lord's work, baby.
The Lord's work.
Oh my God.
Amen.
Oh my God. Anyway, I'm sorry, bro. But anyway, I want to piggyback off what Damien said about, just eagerly anticipating the offseason, free agency, the draft, and yeah, man, I just can't get here soon enough. So, looking forward to future streams and future dialogues with you guys about player personnel evaluations and reason our private conversations. I'm sure they're about to ramp up, like they always do. So,
yes, sir.
Yeah, man, just happy to be a Dolphin fan. Another offseason where we dictating things to the league as opposed to the league dictating things to us. So at the end of the day, bro, y'all know what it is. It's all day, every day. Let's get it.
Yes, sir. And guys, another thing I wanted to, I said it earlier. I'm just going to remind you, big board season starts next week. My wide receiver big board will be coming. It'll be just like the free agency one. 6 through 10, they'll get your little mini evaluations. 5 through 1, we'll get your full blown evaluation. And there will be all 22 film attached to each player. So you're not going to want to miss that. And guys, just the normal housekeeping stuff. You already know what it is. If you are here right now, smash that like button. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button, click that bell, turn on notifications whenever we go live. If you'd like to donate to the channel, of course, you can use a super chat. You can also use paypal.me/Finside. Guys, if you want to become a Patreon, as usual, you can go to patreon.com/Inside the NFL. There's multiple levels: $2, $5, $10, $15, and $20. And we got a new Patreon this week. So let's do our shout outs because we're almost at that round number of 20. Who's going to be that beautiful human being that rounds it out to 20 as we sit at 19? So, because I got to get off Jakeem Grant's number for the life of me, guys. God help me. Infinite Drama, Rhino Sith, Fake Spike 94, KL Day, Ramon Casillas, Slim Pickens, Big Time, Red Dino, Marino's Goat, Conflict. You guys are going to love our latest one, too, here. Martin, you guys didn't see it tonight. Sorry, didn't. And sorry if I butchered the last name. Jazza 803, Tranquilize, Josh, your boy Trev, Keith Davis. All you guys are showing so much love, and of course, I can't forget about Joe B, Zo Vegas 75, and Joe B. You know I love you, homie. And then, of course, our latest one, Cap for life, brother. I love you.
Yeah.
Join the $10 MVP
Shout out to
level,
you.
man. You are
Nice,
an MVP,
Alex.
bro. I love you, man. Thank you for joining the Patreon, bro. And guys, my big board lists will be coming early to the Patreon. I will be doing Patreon only streams that will be private and not on YouTube. Only available on the Patreon, where guys will come up from the mod squad. I'm sure will join once in a while.
Absolutely.
And we will talk strictly to you guys. We will have conversations like, it'll be like some backstage conversations. Plus, we'll bring you guys on so you can ask whatever you want of us, and any opinion you want, we'll give it to you there. It's going to be private and only for you Patreons. So the stuff is about to start happening this offseason on the Patreon. You're not going to want to miss it. But, you guys help keep the movement moving. And I love and appreciate each and every one of you, just like I love and appreciate all the people who are up here right now, man. Especially that man who's got the helmet in his circle. PatchLives.com. Use code FreePatchFins. I got a discount code officially coming for you guys next week. And you can get that silver 25th anniversary patch with that code. You can grab official Finside the NFL merch, which will be updated this week. I will be putting the Equalizer one on a meme, and I want to get a few bodies added to the bus line a meme, so I'm going to be bringing that back when I have a few bodies added to it. And then, of course, because I think, Beagle's ass is going to have to go on that for what he said about my quarterback. This is the year, 10% with code FINSIDE. Go, there's the link to the shop. Go use it. Go get it. They got some great merch. This is the last time you can use that code. I'm ending my sponsorship with them because, quite frankly, they didn't do shit for me in terms of, like, they didn't give me products for me to display to you guys. So this is the last time you can use that code. They are officially done after this show, and they have been notified. So that's nothing new. All right.
I got a quick question, Reason, before we get off the air.
Go ahead, brother.
You think TD will drop me a link, bro?
Go find out.
Oh my God, I'm about to go on and watch this show right now.
I'll go watch first.
This is must see fucking TV if you do that. I was gonna go,
bro. You want me to be honest with you? I'm
trolling, bro.
No, but I will be honest with you. I'll give you an honest answer. I think he's desperate for draft coverage, and he would welcome you back with open arms because of that. So, for selfish motivation, yes, I think he would.
Damn, Reason.
And that's the bro. I'm honest, bro. That's the honest answer, bro. Dude, me and you know he can't evaluate a player from his ass to his face. Come on.
Yeah, he's gonna be fucked for draft season. He's gonna be screwed.
Yeah, that's it, bro. I think he will. I think that's why he sees ball game over here all the time, and I think that's why he still gives leeway to ball game. I think there's multiple reasons, but I think that's one of them.
Oh no, besides the obvious, yeah.
So I mean, you just gotta call a spade a spade. But guys, I'll be back here tomorrow night, 8:30. Fins up. Love all of y'all. See y'all. Have a good night.
Y'all be safe out there, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all be safe.
Agreed.
Fins up.